That's talent.
Here we go, 12:19. It's the debut of Live Imaging Tuesday. I haven't been on all day. There's been a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I said, you know what? You know what? I am going to fight my way through the stuff.
Yes.
So that I could talk to Mase on his day back from his 1100th vacation.
1101st day of vacation.
And I want to be with Johnny I because he's from the Idaho compound.
Yes.
And Chris, I know I have to record something for you. Brian and I are on it.
Beautiful. I just got asked about that in the hallway.
Oh,
okay.
Good.
There we go. Let's do it. The biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland. Your Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So with that said, let's get this show on the road.
That's right, Donna.
Gosh, I love Donna.
Oh, she's the best. We took her up and we showed her everything in San Francisco.
Did
her
you?
And not
Did you show
Steph
her everything?
Well, no, I didn't take her to the Castro, but I mean, she saw everything else.
Oh, the Castro's fun, though.
Castro is fun.
She
Yeah,
wasn't in
it's
the
terrific.
Tenderloin?
She was not. Nobody goes to the Tenderloin.
No.
By the way,
nobody.
since day one of when I went to San
She wasn't in the Deuce?
Stay out. No, stay out of the Tenderloin is a good rule to follow.
Yep.
Stay
That's a good
out of
rule
the Tenderloin.
for everyone to follow,
Yes.
not just your mom.
So, Morales, what's been going on around
A
here?
lot today.
Yeah,
A lot today so
What-
far.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong.
No,
I feel
well,
great.
you come in here, you look all tired and
Do
beat
I look
up.
tired?
And, yeah, you look tired and beat up and
Been a bit of a drain.
bloodshot eyes.
I don't have
and-
bloodshot
yeah,
eyes.
bloodshot eyes.
My eyes
and-
can't be bloodshot anymore.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
true.
drink.
That's true.
No. It's been a lot today so far.
Yeah.
And remember, my days,
The day is young,
The
Chris.
day is, unfortunately,
It
it's
could turn
very young.
around.
And by the way, Cappy's and Sonata Sonata's not coming in. He's on the road. But Cappy's coming in, and that could just be a whole day of adventure.
that could be.
And I
yeah.
think we're supposed to go to dinner tonight with one of his friends.
Oh boy.
So it's a long road.
Yeah.
It's a long road to the finish line.
Yeah. You know what I did a lot of over the break because we would take mom to a restaurant or a cable car or one
Now,
of those things.
when was the last time she was in San Francisco?
A few years back,
Okay.
maybe 5-10 years back.
Okay.
So the thing that I did after every little trip, I went back to the room and Showtime was in the middle of a Godfather marathon. So we
1,
played
2, and 3, or just 1 and 2?
all three
All
of them.
three.
They
Wow.
do that a lot now. They do that almost like, I think they might be doing it once a day.
It was on every time I got back to the room, and so we played a game. Juan would turn the sound down, and I would describe what's going on in the scene and what everybody's saying. And, it's unbelievable the number of times I knew, there's this old-fashioned toilet there.
Yes,
with
yes,
you
yes,
can
yes.
put the gun on it. And it's like no matter what scene was going on, I was able to name it. And I wonder, what is it about The Godfather that means every guy in the world is completely and totally into it?
There's a show on Paramount. It's a little bit outdated, but you guys would all love it. Called The Offer.
Yeah,
It's
The
incredible.
Offer is great.
It's incredible.
And it's one of my neighbors wrote that show.
Oh, really?
Wow.
But I'm not just saying that because I know Kevin, the guy who wrote it. But it's so well cast. Mase, Matthew Good as Robert Evans just
Terrific.
knocks
Really
it out
good.
of the park.
Yes.
And Miles Teller plays
Albert Ruddy.
Al
Yeah.
Ruddy,
Yep.
who gave up. He produced The Godfather, and then he had to make a choice for his next movie. Do Godfather Part 2 or do The Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds. Now, Longest Yard's a great movie, but that's what Al Reddy did. He picked Longest Yard over Godfather 2, which I think is generally considered the greatest sequel in the history of cinema.
Oh, no
Oh, yeah,
question.
definitely.
No question.
Might even be better than 1. I'm one of many, many people that loved 1 but think 2 is even better.
Yeah, I'm a 1 guy, but there are a lot of 2 guys. Nobody's a 3 guy.
Although they say Caddyshack 2's up there, but I don't know.
Caddyshack 2 is
Caddyshack
the
2.
biggest piece of crap ever made. Like, if Godfather 2 is the best sequel ever, Caddyshack 2 might be the worst sequel ever.
So it's weird
Either that or the Legally Blonde sequel. They both stink.
this came up, but Caddyshack, I watched on Prime on the airplane back a documentary about the making of
Yes.
Caddyshack. And it was great. And
I've
I had
seen that.
no idea how many drugs there were circulating around.
Well, and-
it was like they were wild and out of control.
And Doug Kenny, one of the guys who produced it, didn't survive it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Didn't he
Right.
pass away as a result of everything that happened on that
Yeah,
shoot?
and I did not know that Bill Murray and Chevy Chase hate each other.
Yeah.
And apparently, it once had an absolute physical confrontation at Saturday Night Live, and that's why they only appear together in one scene.
Oh,
in
I can
Caddyshack.
take you a step further there.
Okay.
They were shooting that movie,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody realized, Harold Ramis or somebody, he goes, wait a minute. We have two of the biggest comedic actors in the world, and they're not in any scenes together. Let's just wing it. So that scene when Chevy Chase walks into Bill Murray's tent and says, "Can I play through here?" And that's all. They just made it up.
Right.
They just went in there and riffed on each other, and that's how those two ended up in the same scene together.
And Murray in the script had no lines.
Yep.
And that's what he did. Just amazing.
Hey, Chris, the part where he stands over, about to become the Masters champion, completely ad-lib.
Yep.
It's incredible because it's one of the best scenes of the movie.
Oh, it is.
You got out of that one.
Similarly, a lot of people don't realize that DeMarco and Travis can't stand each other.
No, that's not true.
100% true.
I saw them arm in arm leaving the studio.
No.
Really? They don't like each other?
Don't hate each other.
Who's the bigger problem? Like, who's more angry at the other? Is Travis the angry guy or is
DeMarco's more angry at Travis. Yeah.
This is completely fabricated.
I'm just telling you what I got to deal with every day.
Yeah, it completely fabricated. Is this why you like Sliwa better than DeMarco? Because those two guys don't always get along?
Go ahead, Mase. Go ahead.
It's not working.
Oh,
there we go. There's Slick.
There's Slick. Is he still doing that thing over there?
I don't.
Neither one of us have been asked to appear.
And
on
I
the
don't
Alan
think you
Sliwa
will be.
podcast.
By the way, which I don't understand.
Wait, is he mad at
John
us?
once threw a trophy at his head.
But what did I ever
I
do
once
to Slick?
dumped a bucket of water on his head unannounced.
What do? You play the dial tone and say that was Sliwa.
That was not me playing the dial. That was, I didn't even touch it. Somebody else is playing the dial tone.
Sliwa and I buried all beefs at the Peppermint Hippo.
Settled all business.
You might have, but I think it still lives inside of him.
Wow.
Remember that song by Little Stevie? It Never Died Inside of Me?
Yeah.
They use that in The Sopranos.
Yeah.
That It Never Died Inside of Slee.
He's still holding on.
He's still holding on. That's what moves him. What pushes Slee every day to wake up and to drive to some private office somewhere. And
it's the disrespect we showed him back in the day.
At Sliwa Studios.
Yeah, what drives him to do a YouTube show at Sliwa Studios and walk away from a guaranteed salary at ESPN LA.
All right.
Was that you and John, what could have been idols. He was once a sales guy on that side.
Right.
You were idols to him.
Huge fan of you. Always a huge supporter and fan of Slee.
What pushes him?
Oh, geez.
Wait, so Chris, you're telling me he was not a fan of the Murphy bed?
No.
Of the gin?
It's amazing to me that what was not scripted today was that we would spend 2 minutes destroying Alan Sliwa, although it's like it's 2022 all over again.
It is. God, that time was so weird, right? That was in the middle of the pandemic. He was on the air playing.
Mase, remember this? We'd bring him on, and I'd go, okay, before we bring Slee on, Mase, how many guests from The Athletic tonight? What do you think?
I'm calling for one Jovan Buha. Jovan. It was the Slee and Jovan show. I bet you Jovan is excited to his.
By the way, Michael
invited.
Thompson has gone on his YouTube show for like twice.
Yeah.
And Michael started the Murphy bed joke.
He did.
And the blow-up doll.
And Geeter was on last week, and Mason and I have never been asked.
This is unbelievable. I find it outrageous that
I've done the Culture Pop podcast twice.
Yes.
I don't think you guys are going to get asked to do Slee's podcast.
I'm telling you, I think this segment's going to nail it down for us, Slee. Are you listening?
Someone send it to Slee.
Somebody send this clip to Slee. Send it to him. So
send it to the Dodgers to wake them up.
Yeah, we're going to get into that. The Dodgers kind of sleepwalking at the moment.
You're saying losing to the Angels is not a good idea?
Yeah, losing to the Angels is unacceptable.
Very, very
By the way,
bad.
Not even the Rockies lose to the Angels.
What was the injury? What did the injury end up being to that Angel player in the outfield that got carted off the field? What ended up happening? Did he break his? They had to put in a.
Do you know, Brian? They carted him off the field.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never heard a resolution to it. Yeah, because we may not hear. By the way, that guy got blown up last week for 7 runs. Last night he looked like he was Cy Young against us.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
All right, we'll get into the Dodgers.
Maybe I'll go watch Slee's podcast real quick. Maybe he's got the scoop.
Go check it out.
Well, you won't see Mason or I, Chris, if you do.
Yeah.
There'll be no mention of us.
But he's talking about the Lakers' backup rotation. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's coming up, by the way,
See,
for
why
us
did you
1:30.
Why did you pull me into this?
I pull you into what?
Ripping Slee.
I didn't rip Slee. You brought up Slee. I did not even mention Slee. You're the bringer up of the Slee.
I mentioned.
I think I brought it up.
Yeah, I mentioned that DeMarco hated Travis, and then you guys brought up Is that why you like Slee more than DeMarco?
Oh, yeah, that was Ireland. That was not me.
Yeah.
I never referenced
But
it.
then we're playing Chinatown and we're using the dial tone.
Well, let's give equal time. All right.
I missed the Murphy bet.
I didn't want to do this.
Yeah.
Slee's my friend.
Yeah, Slee's my friend, too.
He's your friend, and
You know,
you
Mase,
kicked him
you're
out
a
in the
bad
street?
guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait a minute. I didn't even mention him, and I'm the bad guy.
You're playing dial tones in Chinatown.
That's not me. That's not me. Brian.
Whoa,
Very
whoa.
clever, Brian. Very clever, Brian Cohen.
Come on, guys.
Brian Cohen, associate producer, hitting the dial tone button.
Come on, Slee, I love you, man.
Okay. All right. That's enough. Dodgers next. Freeway Series is on. As you saw it last night, Arrowhead, Mountain Spring Water, and ESPN LA hosting the ultimate watch party. Join us at Clearman's Galley. Oh, I know that place well. In San Gabriel. Wednesday. That's right. Wednesday, tomorrow night, August 13th, 6 p.m. Grab your beer, hang out with the crew, and enter to win tickets and more at the Freeway Series Watch Party at Clearman's Galley, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. This is an ad by BetterHelp. So sometimes you're dealing with stuff and maybe, mental health issues. Thankfully, we live in a world where it's okay to talk about them now. And if you are having any kind of struggles, emotional, depression, anxiety, work is too much for you, or you're having relationship problems, family problems, listen, there is an answer to everything here, and that is therapy. My life changed when I started seeing a therapist 25 years ago, and seen this guy ever since has made a huge difference in my life, and I don't know where I would be without therapy. Without over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served over 5 million people, and as the largest online therapy platform in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Unwind from work through your mental health issues with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month of therapy at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. And if you aren't joining Marcus Grant, Parker Bell, and myself every morning on the Blue Review from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page, what are you even doing with your mornings? We break down everything from Shohei hitting bombs to Tanner Scott blowing saves. We talk about the highs and don't brush off the lows. Always honest and talking how we feel. It's all thanks to LAX, where changes are arriving daily and transforming the travel experience. The Blue Review every morning from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page. The Blue Review. The Blue Review.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
There you go, the theme from Caddyshack. Hey! Kenny Loggins on the line with the Tuesday, Mason in Ireland. Producer Lawrence here, producer Brian Coe. We got Parker Bell, we got Reese in the back on the social media desk.
It's a desk now, the social media.
They have their own desk?
Yeah,
a desk and a studio.
Wow.
I'm gonna hop in the YouTube chat in a second.
Oh, good.
Oh boy, you
They'll
don't
be
want to do
thrilled.
that.
They would be thrilled.
Oh, I enjoy it.
Yeah? You don't mind being roasted.
I like going in head first.
Yeah.
Just like in the DMs. You got to slide to head first.
Slide head first into the DM.
Yeah. That's how not stepdad Leo got Donna. He went head first.
Yeah, I don't know that my mom knows how to work the DM button.
But Leo went head first.
Yeah.
You know, Mace, did your dad, our dads both died around the same time in 2017.
It was a final, yes.
You know, Chris almost died recently, 1234.
Yeah.
Mace, did your dad ever figure out how to text? Because my dad didn't.
My dad did not. In fact, my dad, when he got a text, would come to me and say, how do I get this off my phone? He did not like having the green messages on his phone.
My dad didn't even know how to read his own texts. Like, Lisa gave him a Kyocera flip phone because he didn't want a phone. This is how bad my dad was with cell phones. Lisa gave him one of those phones that had a minute limit.
Right.
Because they were affordable. Like, here's 50 free minutes. And my dad's like, I only need 10. I never talk on that phone. And he could not figure out how to read text, so no one in my family ever sent him a text, nor did we ever receive one from him.
Now, my mom is all pro. She's an all pro texter.
Good to know.
Yeah, is Myrna a big texter?
Big one, yeah. She's good at it.
Well, I made the joke at the private podcast party that Donna and not stepdad Leo have an OnlyFans.
Yeah, they do.
Was I not supposed to do that on the air? Because you're looking at me like, why are you doing this bit?
Okay. The bit is fine with me.
Okay,
I think everyone has signed off on the bit. We all got the paperwork and we signed off.
And by the way, I wouldn't be surprised if Leo and Donna do have an OnlyFans.
yeah.
What the hell? You only live once, Morales.
It runs in the family, exactly.
Let them live.
Yes.
What runs in the family?
Let the kids play.
Are you saying you have an OnlyFans?
No, God, no.
Oh, because you said it runs in the family.
Runs in the family. You know, like I am a bit of an exhibitionist as well.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, without question.
You don't mind letting it swing?
No, not at all. So I'll tell you who's not swinging.
Yes.
Oh, good.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was Hall of Fame level, Mace.
Thank you very much. So the Dodgers lose last night to the Angels 7-4. They did scrap back a little bit late. Yamamoto, worst start of the year, continuing to scuffle at the plate.
So I'm glad you went there. I'm glad you went to Yamamoto because I want to ask you something.
Yep.
If the playoffs started tomorrow, I honestly think it's Ohtani game 1, Glasnow game 2, Snell game 3, and Yamamoto, I think right now, I trust him less than any of those 3. I'd pitch him in game 4. Am I being too critical of Yamamoto?
Gosh, yeah, I think so, man.
So which one, Snell, Glasnow, or Shohei goes behind Yamamoto in your world?
Am I in a world where Shohei gives
everybody
us 6
healthy.
innings?
Everybody healthy, everybody
and he's stretched
good.
out. Yeah.
So he's game 1, right?
Yeah, you got to. You got to give the people what they want. I would love to see.
You can make an argument for Yamamoto, Glasnow, or Snell in game 2. I would give it to Glasnow. Have you seen how good he's been in the last 4 starts?
He's been unbelievable, and I would give the ball to Yamamoto.
Why?
Because Yamamoto had one bad, or he's
had 3 bad.
Last night was
3 of his last 4.
Last night was his worst bad
3
start.
of his last 4 starts have been shaky. all of Glasnow's last 4 starts have been good.
No, just to be clear, last appearance for Yamamoto, 5 2/3 innings, 5 hits. The one before that, 7 innings, 1 earned run, 4 hits. The one before that, 5 innings, 3. The one before that, 7 innings, none. No, I mean, he's on a pretty – despite last night, he's been in a pretty good groove.
Yeah, I just don't trust him as much as I trust those other 3
I
guys
saw
now.
Yamamoto pitch at Yankee Stadium last year in the postseason. To me, that's enough. I saw a big game pitcher, and he's the game I want there. The guy I want out there in a big spot. Now, Brian, where do you stand on Yamamoto? Would you start Yamamoto game 1? Who would you start?
I'm kind of on the Glasnow train.
Glasnow train.
He's been that good, and he's been going deep. I think the last 4 or 5 starts, 6, 7 innings.
Hey, BC, if I give you a choice, so let's say Dodgers, Ohtani pitches game 1, Dodgers win. Glasnow pitches game 2, Dodgers win. You can pitch either Snell or Yamamoto in game 3. Where are you going?
Ooh, right now I'd probably go Blake Snell.
Me too.
Yeah.
So you're with me.
Yeah.
And Yamamoto.
And by the way, Yamamoto being your 4th option is a good problem, not a bad problem.
Okay,
it's
now
a good problem.
I'm going to go out on the limb here and say I think Yamamoto is going to start game 1.
I don't think you're crazy.
I mean,
because of what he did last year.
Yeah, I mean, he had so much success in the postseason.
But why start him over Ohtani?
No, it's a fair question. I mean, if Ohtani stretched out and he can go, then I would go with Ohtani.
By the way, you weren't here yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear Dave Roberts?
Yeah,
for the
go
first
after
time
Shohei. Yeah, not
openly criticize Ohtani.
Yeah,
I liked it. I think because I compared it to when Greg Popovich used to light up Tim Duncan.
Yep.
Once Popovich lit up Duncan publicly, then all the other players went, "Oh crap! If he can get criticized, then I am really ripe to get criticized. I better get my act together."
Right.
And it helped Popovich coach all the other guys. Now, Dave. It's risky for Dave because if Shohei just walked into Andrew Friedman or Mark Walter's office and
I'm
said,
done with
Dave's not doing it for me, Dave would be fired within 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked that he did it. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a terrible at-bat for Ohtani to wave at 2 breaking balls, a guy that really had no heat.
With the bases loaded and 1 out, because if he puts the ball in play, the game gets tied.
It was a very bad at-bat for Shohei Ohtani. I don't – lighting him up is strong. What would you say? He didn't really light him up. He was
Brian,
critical.
do you have those 2 clips?
Yeah, we got them.
All right, so here's what he said about the at-bat.
Okay.
The last thing I was thinking, he was going to strike out, but in that situation, the guy doesn't have a big fastball, and you got to stay to the middle of the field. And that's just, we got to come up with one right there. And, chasing the ball down below is something that we can't, we can't have happen.
All right, so that's not overly critical. That's pretty measured.
Yes.
But then somebody says, next clip is short. It's only 4 seconds long. Then somebody said, when Shohei stole that base in the 8th inning, did you send him? And here's what Dave said.
That was his decision. Not a good baseball play.
So that's openly saying, what are you doing, Shohei?
Yeah, I mean, that's actually, that's absolutely telling the truth. That was a terrible time to attempt a stolen base. I
liked it. I liked that Dave
good.
did that.
But you're right. I mean, Shohei is tied to Andrew Friedman. He's tied to Mark Walter. He's not tied to Dave Roberts. And so
Mase, the clause that Shohei has in his contract, you and I have been doing this 30-plus years each. I've never heard of that.
No.
Where you could void your contract if 2 specific executives ever leave the team. So Shohei has it in his deal that if Mark Walter and or Andrew Friedman ever leave, he can opt out of his contract. That's power.
Yeah,
that's control.
That is. And I thought the criticism or the coaching or the whatever it is, I think it was shy of lighting up. But the critique of Shohei I thought was totally fair and right in bounds. That stolen base was a bad spot for it. The 2 swings on breaking balls away, terrible at bat, and an opportunity to get back into a game. So, yeah, I mean, I get why Dave Roberts was frustrated. The 3rd game of that Toronto series was incredibly frustrating with all of those runners left on base.
Yeah, very weird game.
Yeah, it was.
Probably the weirdest game of the year.
And John, I've been a big Don't worry about it. The Dodgers will be fine. All that stuff.
Are you worried?
I am
worried?
I think there's a little.
Oh yeah.
There's kind of a lackadaisical, sleepwalking kind of.
If they don't make the playoffs, we're breaking a bobblehead.
Well, they'll make the playoffs.
If they get bounced in the first round, we're breaking a bobblehead.
That's not happening.
Here's the thing. I think the best thing that could happen for the Dodgers is that the Padres got back into the race.
I like it.
That is the best thing.
Because now they have to play with urgency.
Yeah, because you do not want to be one of those teams that gets a 3-game playoff that could eliminate you from the postseason, such a small sample size, easy to get bounced. You've got to avoid that. And I think they're going to play very hard and very alert in order to avoid that 3-game playoff because San Diego's coming hard. They had a 9-game lead on San Diego at the 4th of July. And now it's 1.
Guess what? These things happen. Can I read a comment from the
yes,
YouTube chat?
Please.
A character by the name of Crystal Nicole says, "Why, Ireland, why are you so close to the camera?" And he said, or she says, he don't want us to look at how long his mic is.
What?
Do you have a long mic over there, John? Or?
I don't think so. I have a regular one. But
I think that was double entendre, I think.
Oh, is that what that was?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can.
Are you really close to your I don't have
maybe,
the YouTube open.
Wait a minute.
But
I can.
Are you? Is he photogenic on there, John?
Out.
Were you in makeup? Did you go to makeup today?
I just got off the golf course.
Makeup? No.
I don't even know.
I always have full makeup before I go in here.
All right, I'll play with the camera.
Yeah. Okay,
no, you don't have to. I'm just reading a comment.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, but I mean, I can address your concerns.
I'm not concerned.
Yes, let's address these concerns. Okay. All right, coming up next for you, Laura has got stuff. Also, by the way, Brian has fantasy draft. I want to ask Brian about his fantasy draft and how that went. Coming up next, Mase in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, time to talk about Toyota and your Southern California Toyota dealers. Somebody the other day, because they heard me talking about Toyota, sent me a list, and this list is incredible. The longest-lasting cars, vehicles likely to hit 250,000 miles, all right? Toyota has the top 5 spots and 7 of the top 10. Toyota Tundra, number 1. Toyota Sequoia, number 2. Toyota 4Runner, number 3. Toyota Tacoma, number 4. Toyota Highlander Hybrid, number 5. The Lexus GX, number 9. If you want a car that's going to last, that's reliable, you got to go look at Toyota. Right now, they've got all the vehicles available. You can either go to Toyota.com or you can go into your Southern California Toyota dealers. Either one, it's great. Right now, they're really, really excited about the all-new 4Runner. It's the 2025 4Runner, 4-wheel drive, great ground clearance, and up to an amazing 465 pound-feet of torque. Come on, check that out. It's the new face of adventure. Go see your local Southern California Toyota dealer or check them out at Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, John does have a long microphone. More fun and frivolity next.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. Made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call Next Gen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in style. We're giving away a pair of tickets for 2 lucky winners for the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. No purchase necessary. Got to be 18 or older and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. Visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. This giveaway administered by AARP. Enter now.
Progressive knows when you're on your boat, you're already on vacation. And Vacation You forgets all your worries. Vacation You doesn't even keep track of time and knows that time is a meaningless construct designed to control us, man. But Regular You knows you don't want to be too far out in the water after the sun goes down because Vacation You doesn't know how to navigate in the dark yet. Vacation You and Regular You really need to get on the same page. So bundle your boat with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MVA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
11 minutes before 1 o'clock.
We were just talking to Laura about her big trip to see Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico.
It's a live imaging Tuesday. We'll get to that in a moment. This is our friends Yachtly Cruz singing this song, How Deep Is Your Love, when they did a version. This is their first album from a few years ago. I want to talk about something with them in a little while. But first, let's get back to Laura, already in progress.
Yes.
Go ahead with the Bad Bunny.
Oh, okay. So as you guys know, the saga continues. So I had bought a ticket, Chris, to go for the first weekend of August, but it was a fake ticket through StubHub.
Okay.
So
How does that happen? I thought that they stopped that somehow. They figured out a way.
For this particular concert, like if you look at TikTok, and it's been a thing.
Oh.
So what happened to me is I bought a ticket. They told me you will get it August 2nd. I was like, yeah, I can't wait. I'm flying there.
Right.
Eventually found out the ticket was fake, so I got my money back.
Okay.
And then luckily everything I had was refundable, so I didn't go to the concert that weekend. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go this weekend. Everything is refundable, so if I decide not to go, I can, get my money back.
Right.
But I don't have a concert ticket. So my options are either go through StubHub again and potentially go through the same issue, or go and stand in line and try to get a ticket.
I would say go through StubHub again. I've never had that issue with StubHub.
Me either.
I mean, it sounds
I've
like
had
it
really
was
good luck with them.
out of the ordinary that it would be a fake ticket.
It's a thing for this particular concert because of who, again, like they saying Tiquetera, which is the one that they used, was creating duplicates and a lot of other things. It's not a StubHub
It's an outrage,
thing.
as somebody once
Yeah,
said.
that is really
it's
outrageous.
crazy.
Yeah. So, but you're going to go through with it.
I mean, I would literally leave Friday night, be there by 10:30, go to the concert, eat some food, be at the airport on Sunday at like 2 a.m. and be back here.
Wow.
So
that's a quick turnaround.
That's a
quick
grind,
turnaround,
And
yeah.
as I just said on my IG story, it's grind time.
It's
I
grind
did
time.
that this morning.
Yeah. I
Anyway,
like
you know
that.
what else is grind time?
What is grind time?
Well, he's got a big wheel, and he's not afraid to use it. Wheel of question time. Hit that wheel. And producer Brian Cohen.
That's a dumbass question.
You know what? I actually don't think it is.
Okay.
So I got hit up by a friend that I used to work with,
Okay.
and he asked specifically for me to help him with fantasy football.
Oh,
I said-
I would also go to you for
No,
that information.
You
Laura.
do not go
Okay.
to me. I am very, very upfront about I suck at fantasy football.
Okay.
And I told him, I said, listen, there's a great article on ESPN that it was like a cheat sheet for fantasy football. But I know BC talked about his fantasy football already happened.
Mhm.
You guys are having yours. I want to know what strategies you guys have for your fantasy football. So then I can go back and be like, look at how smart I am. Cause
All right, so Laura, this is the best piece of advice I would give you. I won the league last year because I zagged when everyone else zigged.
Oh, that's important.
Matthew Berry said, do not take a quarterback who doesn't run.
Okay.
And I said, it doesn't matter. In our league, I need a quarterback that throws a ton of touchdown passes. So I took Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow won me the league. 3 players won me the league. Joe Burrow, Kyron Williams, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. They all had big years. So the 2 pieces of advice I would give you is, if no one else is taking a quarterback, grab the first one. The second piece of advice, which is the exact opposite of what Matthew Berry would tell you, he waits on a quarterback. The second piece of advice I would tell you is try and get the number 1 option on any player you take. So, for example, I don't know if Amon-Ra St. Brown is still the number 1 option in Detroit because that Williams kid is so fast now, Mase.
Jameson Williams is like a
he's
speedster.
probably going to score a bunch of touchdowns. if you can get the number one option, like Christian McCaffrey is a clear number one option. If he stays healthy, he's a really good guy. To have Marvin Harrison, clear number one option. CeeDee Lamb, clear number one option. If you can get people that are number one options and load your roster with those, you're in good shape.
Okay.
I have got a different piece of advice. I am of the wait on the quarterback mission because although I would take Jalen Hurts in the third. Jalen Hurts in the third is a good number, good spot for him. He does a bunch of stuff. But I am going to go, this is an alert to everybody in the Hollywood Football League. I'm going running back, running back, running back. I think the league...
You did that once before and you finished dead last.
The league is very, very short on running backs who get all carries, bell cow running backs. So I am going to line up running back, running back, running back to win that league. And by the way, if you wind up with a third one, very, very tradable guy if you have a third starting running back. Brian, what strategy did you use? You had your draft on Sunday.
Yes.
Brian, who was your first pick?
My first pick was a running back, the second pick overall, Bijan Robinson. And I would have taken him first overall, too.
Would you?
If I had that first overall
Who
pick.
went first?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
It's a little caveat, though, because it is a 2-quarterback league,
right.
12-man, too, so the quarterbacks fly pretty quick. By the time fifth round, there was almost no quarterback
So your
left.
second pick, Bijan Robinson.
Devon Achane. So I did go running back.
And then
I took Kyler Murray in the third. Which I thought a little scrambling running back or QB. And he was probably my best QB option after that. So,
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them went first round.
This is a good one in the chat. Tell John to turn on his AC. Is looking like a rotisserie chicken from Costco.
Geez.
Oh, you know what that is? It's so hot here, Chris, that I put on a ton of sunscreen this morning, and I never washed it off.
It's okay. I don't mind you a little shiny.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
mind.
that's
I
about.
like that we can see the full.
Get Lisa
by
the
the way,
powder.
are you looking at that long mic? Ireland's
It is
mic
a very long mic.
It's insanely long.
Wait a minute. No, it's not. This is a regular size mic.
Why are you so concerned? It's okay that you got a long one.
No, I would like a long one, but the regular size.
Brian, overall, were you happy with your draft?
Very happy, yes. Very fun time.
happy.
Yeah, very happy. I mean, it got a lot of young guys, too. Tyler Warren, Omarion Hampton, my Charger running back.
That's right. He's probably going to be the guy, right?
Cam Ward, too. So I'm banking on these young guys, and I feel like the last few years, the young dudes have come in and really, can compete fantasy-wise with the top
By the
guys.
way, it used to be that you wouldn't want to go on, for example, a young wide receiver. But last year, Malik Neighbors was terrific.
Right.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Was kind of middle of the pack. But Neighbors was terrific. You can do well with a rookie wide receiver now, whereas years ago it took a while for them to break in. Yeah, the quarterback thing is interesting. In fact, a little bit later on, I've got quarterback tiers. I love the quarterback tiers conversation. Want to let you know that Matthew Stafford did not practice again today.
Oh boy,
did not practice.
This is not looking
again
good for my 14-3 prediction.
No wonder somebody in my fantasy, because now we have, the waiver wires are open now.
Okay.
As soon as the show started, somebody went and picked up Jimmy Garoppolo. So I don't know if they know something too, but maybe everybody's getting worried.
Yes.
Mace, what's your level of concern on Matthew Stafford?
It was a 0, and now it's a 4. It's
Okay.
a 4. What's yours?
Less than that. It's a 2. I just think they're not. He doesn't need to practice.
But it's weird that he didn't
Kobe
practice
went a whole year without practice.
Right, but McVay said he was going to practice yesterday, and then he didn't. To me, if he was not practicing at all and nobody had said anything, I'd be like, oh, everything's fine. But he said he was going to practice, and then he didn't practice, wasn't ready to go. That's what makes me a little bit more concerned.
What did Dr. Clapper say about it yesterday, John?
That it's an Oreo cookie. He gave us Clapper vision.
Right, it's
and he said, you don't break it, you twist it. So he's got to work. Dr. Clapper thought he just has to work through some stuff. Dr. Clapper said he was concerned. I think he'd be about a 5.
He'd be about a 5.
Yeah.
Well, back stuff is really sketchy. It can be really, really bad. Anybody that's had back issues knows that.
Somebody just said in the YouTube chat, at least Ireland's mic works, unlike Morales. That's true.
Well, the microphones in that studio are hit and miss.
That's
Chris.
not what they mean. That's not what they mean.
Yeah, right. They mean you're
the schwans.
Exactly.
It works. It just takes a long time to warm up these days because of all the meds.
Yeah, I hear you.
What are you going to do? At least they saved my heart. They couldn't save the schwans.
I think that's the most important thing. Yeah, go with the heart, not the schwans.
Exactly.
All right.
Let's cut that up.
If you got a choice.
Cut that up, please.
If you got a choice, go with the heart. All right, we're going to do some sports graffiti coming up right now. 877-710-ESPN. Are you worried about Matthew Stafford, who again did not practice today? The Dodgers lose 7-4 to the Angels last night down in Anaheim. San Diego looming for the weekend, and the Padres only a game back. What's wrong with the Dodgers? 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Hey, listen up, soccer fans. San Antonio Cardinal Wine and ESPN LA want to send you and a guest to the final match of the season. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket. Enter for your chance to win now at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine. Sports graffiti next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Saturday on ESPN LA, it was the preseason game number 1 as the Rams beat those Cowboys. And our very own George Shinano made his Rams play-by-play debut.
2nd and 9, Bennett in the gun, drops back, fires over the middle, it's caught, and running into the end zone for a touchdown is Cody Schrader out of the backfield.
Don't miss Shinano and DeMarco on the call this Saturday for Rams preseason game number 2 on your home of Rams football, ESPN LA.
Get ready for the ultimate freestyle experience. Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, presented by Spin Master. For the first time ever, Monster Jam trucks team up with freestyle motocross bikes to deliver gravity-defying skills and thrills. See one-of-a-kind FMX bikes designed to match your favorite iconic Monster Jam trucks. Cheer on Team Gravedigger, Team El Toro Loco, and more. 2 times the freestyle action, full, sad, family fun. Coming to Crypto.com Arena August 22nd through 24th. Brought to you by BKD Tires. Lock in your seats today at MonsterJam.com.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
It's never too early for football or holiday shopping. Hello, Ma? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get an Apple HomePod, home theater projector, turntable, or cash when you earn 3,000 slot points on your rewards card Fridays.
Number 2.
Berlin, live August 22nd. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Flamingo Fridays. Crush the heat with cold cocktails, cool beats, and the lazy river at SoCal's best nighttime pool party.
Morongo, good times.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
102 on a Live Imaging Tuesday. What a fool believes the doobies. Speaking of fools, the great Beto Duran is in studio.
Some fools fall in love.
Hi, Beto.
What's up, Beto?
John just said hi to you, Beto.
Hey,
he's
John.
getting his headphones right now.
Yeah, he's putting his headphones on.
I want Beto here for his favorite segment, Sports Graffiti.
Beto loves Sports Graffiti.
I hate listening to sports.
He told me that of all the segments on all the shows at the radio station, Sports Graffiti is his absolute favorite because there's
Beto, why
nothing
you
he
hating
likes
on
more
Sports
than
Graffiti?
banging calls.
Because you guys get bad callers. And and when I go in the YouTube chat and I rate the callers, yesterday you guys were 2 for 5. It should have really been 1 for 5. But Ken in Newport Beach, come on, guy. Land the plane eventually, bro. Come on.
So wait a minute, you're critiquing each caller as they come up?
The YouTube chat loves you guys.
Okay.
We critique them in there, and it's a lot of it is, Laura, hang up on this guy. He's rambling.
Okay.
The Sports Graffiti call should be straight to the point. Have a take, don't suck.
There you go. 877-710-ESPN. Got a line open. Ireland's in Idaho. We're all back here. Beto sitting in. Morales sitting in. Let's start out with Chris. Chris, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, I'm going to try my take, and I hope it doesn't suck.
Cool.
I think the Rams are just playing coy. I think there is an injury, but I think they're smart enough to know Stafford doesn't need the practice, and I think he's going to be okay. And one last thing about last week, you guys do interrupt each other, and it's horrible because both of you guys are brilliant in your sports knowledge. So let the other one finish their thought, please. I hate it.
I like it.
Okay.
You guys.
All right, Beto, I hated that call. I give that guy a 0 on a scale of 1 to 10.
He was critical of us. I didn't like it one bit.
By the
0.
way, Juan Mason in the YouTube chat says, any steakhouse talk. Were you guys talking about steakhouses yesterday?
Can't remember.
I don't recall. I ate at a great steakhouse in San Francisco called Tadich Grill.
Oh,
Excellent.
so maybe that's why.
Oldest continuously operated
weren't on the
restaurant
air
in
yesterday.
California since 1949. No, we talked about it earlier today.
Oh,
yeah. Let's go to Martin. Martin, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Martin.
Hey, guys, I just want to touch on this Travis Hunter subject, and I think he's going to be a great player. I think he's very talented, but we can't rush greatness. Fact check me on this, but I think Dion played 6 years in the league before he started playing on both sides of the ball. I think my man's going to have a great career. They just got to give him time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Solid.
Yeah, very solid. John, I am of the belief that they're going to let him play both. You guys all seem to think he's going to be a little bit more on defense than on offense. I say try it. If you can make history, make history.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't understand DeMarco's hesitation to play him both ways. I would absolutely try it.
Yeah, let's go to Don. Don, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Don.
Hey, guys, I just want to say a word about the Dodgers. You know, the thing is, Dave Roberts, I think it was great that he said something about Ohtani doing what he did the other day, but that whole team is not playing like themselves. You got Pages throwing the ball to the wrong place. You got guys swinging 3-0 when a pitcher can't hit a strike. I mean, it's gotten out of control, and they're playing like the Bad News Bears. I'm not worried at all if they start playing like the Dodgers again, and the way I know they can, but Dave Roberts needs to light all their butts up.
Don, weren't you wait a minute, hold on. Yeah. Don, weren't you the guy that called me a clown one time? You sound familiar.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you're still a clown.
I like it.
Great call.
You have such a long memory, Morales.
I
Such
do.
a long memory. Let's go to Skip. Skip, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Skip.
Hey, guys. I'm one of your best supporters. I've been listening to you forever. I told a lot of my friends to listen in.
Oh, that's a good
Mase,
job. We
you
like
gotta
that,
help
Skip.
me out,
Thank you,
bro.
man. All right, what's up?
Mase, you got to help me. The last couple months, they listened in, and you're talking about being gassed for teeth cleaning, having to go to the dentist to get some floss out.
Yep.
And then the other day, you're going on and on about taking the needle.
I did take the needle.
I've taken like 20 epidurals.
Really?
And half of them were without anything, any kind of anesthesia.
Can't do that.
I guess my main question is, what do you do if you have any issues with your vagina? Do you go to Laura or do you go to Momo?
Thank you very much.
I love you guys.
Thank you, man.
I don't even get that.
Well, he's trying to be funny.
Was he?
Oh, that's what it was? Oh.
Why'd you turn your
What
mic
do you guys
off?
think?
Yeah,
I
I
hit
was
the
like,
dump
your mic's
button.
off.
Was
Yeah,
that?
you dumped that.
Yeah, I dumped
Only
it.
that's why you listen to the YouTube
Why'd
chat.
you dump it? Who cares?
I don't care, but I don't know.
So why'd you dump it?
Mason's a quick dumper.
But
Yeah,
why?
but
Cal Raleigh in Seattle is a
because I
big
don't
dumper.
like
Mason's
talking
a
about-
quick dumper.
I don't think it
But
was.
it's going to be in the open tomorrow. You can't dump that.
No, play it in the open.
And by
Go
the way,
ahead.
it's on the app and it's on the YouTube channel.
No, I get it. Fred, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Fred.
Fred's got his radio very loud.
Oh, there we
We're
go.
done with.
on him.
Fred's got his AARP card ready though.
Antonio, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Antonio.
Hey guys, what's up? So circling back to the fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
That's a good strategy. I was thinking about doing the 3 running backs, but I think I'm gonna go back to my strategy I did probably 5 years ago. I think I'm gonna go tight end. Brock Bowers and Trey McBride. What do you guys think about that?
Well, I think Brock
In our
Bowers
league,
is a
in our
monster.
league, you'd get destroyed because the tight end's not that.
Although,
valuable.
Brock Bowers is like a receiver. I mean, Brock Bowers led the Raiders in catches last year. I would imagine he's going to lead the
They're
Raiders
both
in
number
catches
one
again.
options on their team. I know you said Marvin Harrison Jr. earlier, but I think Trey McBride's their number one.
I don't disagree with you. I think Trey McBride is a go-to guy in Arizona, and Marvin Harrison. It's yet to. He did not have a good first year. Did not have a good rookie year. Let's get two more in here. Let's go to Crystal. Crystal, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Crystal.
Hey, I just wanted to say welcome back, Mason. We have missed you tremendously.
Thank you.
I really think you should stop going on vacation. We really missed you here at 710. No offense to the rest of you guys. But I just wanted to say shout out to YouTube chat. It's been fun listening to you guys on my only day off on this beautiful Tuesday. So I just wanted to call in. And
All
share my
right.
love.
Crystal, are you
Thanks
the
so
same
much for
Crystal from
calling.
the YouTube
Bye.
chat?
Yeah, Crystal from
Maybe.
the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Oh, she was the one
I'm
who
Crystal
asked
with a
about
C,
John
though.
Ireland's mic.
Oh.
It's a big one, Crystal.
Yeah, he's known
It is
for
a
his
really
big
big
mic.
one, bigger than I could handle. Shout
There you
out to
Hear that, Mace?
Yeah.
Too hot to handle. That's
hear
me.
Let's try.
This is the best sports graffiti ever.
Let's try last one. Fred, you have your radio down. You're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Fred.
Hello, yes, Fred Gonzalez from Boyle Heights. I called earlier about the karaoke bowling, and I would just want to say maybe we could call the bike, like when Cappy and Chris Morales went there. We could talk to them, and they could lend us the room or something like that.
Okay, I think it's good planning. Why don't we take that to our next promotions meeting or something and
What
have
is
a
it?
discussion
What
with
is
Fred?
it?
I don't even understand what the hell he
Beto,
just
explain.
Does he want to be in a hotel room with Cappy and I?
Chris and Cappy at the bike in the hotel room with sushi. Boom.
Boom. Done.
How much?
Done.
I need the low sodium soy sauce. Though.
Of course.
Beto, are you ready for football season?
Yeah.
Ready to roll?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Ready.
who do you root for the Raiders?
I
Right?
root for whoever covers.
For whoever covers.
Yes.
Okay, so
I gamble.
How much do you? Let's
every morning, every afternoon, and the 5 o'clock game.
Is that
At Monday.
right?
Yeah, you got to have action on every game, baby.
Really?
Why not? What's the point of watching the game? if There's
now,
no action.
what do you got? A place in Curacao?
It's offshore account. Yeah.
Yeah, place in Curacao.
I don't know where it's at.
Are you making money?
I don't. The most I bet on one game will be 50. So I give myself a kitty for the entire season, and then see where we go from there.
Do you
And I don't
have
replenish.
a tout, or do you just tout yourself?
Yeah, I call.
Every once in a while, you
There's
got to
always,
tell yourself.
Uh,
remember, there used to be a bunch of people you could call
I know, we used to work-
1-900
yeah.
and
We used to run those shows here in the morning.
Yes. Oh,
back
yeah.
in La Cienega, we used to run the show 7 to 9.
back in the
Yeah,
day.
then Mike Woolman comes on with Horse Racing LA.
That's right, Horse Racing
No,
LA.
so every-
Horse Racing LA. I
Whoever
remember-
covers is my team, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with no football in LA.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So you've no team.
None.
None.
Not at all.
Brian, how you feeling about the Chargers?
Oh, we're feeling great.
You're going on Saturday, right?
Yeah, I am, and I've already seen enough. 2 preseason games.
You're plenty?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and when
we're
Cappy's
ready for
here,
the
I go
season.
for the Bolts. When Kaplan's in the building,
Sure.
go Bolts, baby.
Yeah, go
Bolts, baby.
Go
Come on.
And then
Bolts.
when I'm with my friends, go Raiders.
There you go. Laura, you went to the Rams game on Saturday. How was it?
It was fun. I
Yeah?
mean, your seats are amazing.
Cool.
So it was.
Oh, you had the Mason seats?
Yeah.
Oh, so you had that VIP section.
Yeah.
Very
Nice.
nice.
My
Very
friends
The
are-
one where you can't get into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they looked at me like, "You sure these are your seats?"
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That
long
did
it
not
take you-
happen.
Laura, how long did it take you to get past all the security, the different elevators to get where
Okay.
he's at?
A lot,
Yep.
but because they were all guys and it was 2 girls, we finessed right through
All
until
right.
Very
like,
nice.
we got
There
to
you go.
your seat level, and they were like, "Can we?" And I'm like, "Trust me."
How was your parking?
Oh, my friend has never had your parking.
Oh,
She
you got
goes-
parking, Mace?
Yeah. She
For
goes,
what
"Dude,
Mason
this is
pays, they
amazing."
should actually
Yeah.
drop him in his seat from a
Yeah,
drone.
I should have
Yes.
I should have my name at the
Are
parking
you in that
spot.
one lot right next
Yes.
to the entrance?
The orange lot, yeah.
Beautiful,
Yeah,
Mace.
it's a
Good for
really
you.
good spot.
I swear, Mace, the thing
Beautiful.
that my friend raved about the most, not even the drinks, not even the food, was the parking.
Was the parking?
Was the parking. She goes,
It's
"Dude,
the best.
we
Yeah.
usually park all the way over there, blah, blah, blah."
Up on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the purple.
No, it's getting the parking's a big deal.
That's beautiful.
All right, hey, let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti. Is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you're going through any mental health issues right now, depression, anxiety, struggle at home, struggle at work, therapy is your answer. Go to BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. All right, after an accident, every second counts. Witnesses forget, evidence disappears, stories change, and while you're still trying to figure out what just happened, the insurance company's already building a case against you. They're blaming you. They're calling you, and they're hoping you'll say the wrong thing. That's why you got to move fast and call Jacob. Every second counts. The moment you dial 844-24-JACOB, the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie goes to work. They get you the medical care. They deal with the adjusters. They protect the evidence you need to win. And while they stall and scheme, Call Jacob is on your team. If you're worried about the cost, don't be. You don't pay a dime unless the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie wins your case. But remember, The earlier you call, the stronger your case will be. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember,
accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Call Jacob.com. He's the legal partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC because LA knows who shows up when it matters. Follow at call.jacob on Instagram and Facebook for great prizes, advice, and more. Mase in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Sedano and Cap.
Today at 3 p.m. after Mason in Ireland.
Trudell's texting us.
What is he saying?
I don't know.
Trudell told me earlier, he goes, I'm much younger than Cappy. He don't want to hang out with me. You're not young enough, bro. Not young enough. Listen, who's older, Pete Carroll or Mike Trudell?
I mean, personality-wise, it's close.
I'm telling you right now.
But I go with Mikey.
Pete Carroll runs circles around Mike Trudell at 73 years old.
Sedano and Cap weekdays at 3 p.m.
on 710 ESPN.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Hey, soccer fans, want to be at the biggest match of the season? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you the chance to win 2 tickets, plus flights and hotel to the final match of the season. Feel the roar of the crowd, the energy of every goal, and see who will raise the cup live and in person. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinale, the perfect game day wine. Enter today at soccerdreamticket.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
1:16 on a Live Imaging Tuesday. Mason and Ireland. Beto's in here. Crystal Nicole, who just called in for Sports Graffiti.
Yes.
She's back in the YouTube chat.
Nice.
She's saying, I want to call in more often now just to spice things up. She's the one that said, Johnny, I had a bit of mic.
Very spicy.
Made my day, Crystal.
Yeah, very spicy. So over the weekend, Beto went golfing for our CHLA fundraiser that we did earlier this spring. Who did you take out golfing?
So Daniel Botero from Cerritos actually met me at Fancy Springs Resort Casino. 2-night stay, around of golf. It was only 100 at 7 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah, it ended up being 108 at 11. We got done. It was a dry heat. Beautiful.
Dry heat. Okay, good.
It's a dry heat.
Yeah, it's a dry heat.
Beautiful
It's
course.
okay.
Ireland desert golf is great. I only lost 4 golf balls, so it was not bad at all. And great. The transfusions were amazing. But Daniel made the donation to CHLA, and I asked him, like, so how come I've never heard your name, Daniel Botero? Like, I've never, seen you on the YouTube chat. I've never seen you on Twitter. He's like, because I'm working during the day.
Right.
So he said that he's been a long-time Mason and Ireland listener.
That's very nice.
Big Laker fan, was talking a lot about you, Ireland, because they're always have you in the background. And what he was saying is that Mason in Ireland, I got him into 710. That those are his guys. That he loves how you guys are here 12 to 3 because that's the perfect time when he's like does mortgages. He's closing up deals.
Okay, got it.
And I'm like, so you should get involved. This is the thing. I went to the softball game. He got to play on Team DeMarco.
Okay.
So talk it up. So he was asking me questions about Mason.
Oh, really?
And he said, "Who is richer, Mason or Ireland?"
Mason.
And I said Mason right away.
No.
Yep.
It's not even close.
Did not believe me.
But by the way, just so you know, that's a yes. They're both very rich.
Yes.
Yeah, no, the correct answer is yes.
Yeah.
We've both done really well in
It's
life.
1A and 1B.
Well, because he's such a good listener, it's the joke that goes around here. Who's richer, Mason or Ireland?
Right.
I'm like, man, you are a real listener.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what's going on. I'm like, no, Mason's great. Ireland's great. Big Laker fan, John, and he said he wants to beat Michael at a game, so we got to take care of him. But congratulations for
Yeah, Ted, just tell me, people can come right up to us, as you know better, right up to us at the games in section 111 at the top. If you just tell them you're there to see us, they'll let you down.
And John, I was telling him that, and I said, he's like, wait a minute, isn't John and Michael, shouldn't they be like focused and into the game? I'm like, let me tell you about the details of Michael Thompson eating chips during the broadcast, shaking hands, kissing babies during the middle of the broadcast, no problem at all.
Yeah.
So come on by.
Absolutely. He's ready and available for it. You were talking about the Lakers. There were report cards, John, that came out on the offseason for every NBA team.
Who was the teacher? Who was giving these grades?
Kevin Pelton.
Okay, I know Kevin.
So he gave the Lakers.
Can I guess?
Yes.
B+.
He gave them you're right. He gave them a B+. Is that what you had, Laura? B+.
Yep.
And here's the way he laid out those grades. For the Luka extension, he gave a pass. In other words, signing him was the thing you had to do and the thing that was likely to happen. So he graded that pass-fail, and he graded a pass.
Okay.
In the case of Marcus Smart, adding Marcus Smart off the buyout market, he got a B. What grade would you give that, Ireland?
Probably B+, probably a little more.
Yeah.
I think to be able to get Marcus Smart on a 2-year, $11 million deal was my favorite part. That's nothing in the NBA. I know to people that don't make money, $11 million is huge. But for an NBA player, $5.5 million a year for a guy like Marcus Smart's a really, really team-favorable deal.
What grade do you give the Lakers for signing DeAndre Ayton?
I'm higher on this move than others are because I think DeAndre Ayton now has an opportunity to show everybody why he was the number 1 overall pick in the draft. I would give that only because he struggled last year in Portland. I'd give it a B-, but I really think it might be an A-.
See, I'd give that a B+ based on need. By the way, Pelton also gave it a B+, but he filled an open need for the Lakers, something they really needed to address.
I can't think of if he's not motivated to turn his career now, to turn his juice on now and show everybody what he's really about. He never will be. He's playing Mase for his financial future.
Sure.
If he has a big year, he'll be one of these guys that gets paid $15 to $20 million in the next 5 years. And if he has a bad year, like remember Christian Wood never really popped.
Yep.
Then he's a career backup.
Okay.
So he's going to be motivated.
How about Jake LaRavia? The addition of Jake LaRavia.
I would give now. Here's the weird thing. People think that losing Dorian Finney-Smith was disastrous.
Well, I think it's a big deal. They lost a really good perimeter defender. Now they've replaced him to some degree with Marcus Smart, so I think that mitigates the loss.
But if you told me I can have DFS, Dorian Finney-Smith, who I really like, or I can have Jake LaRavia and Marcus Smart, I would take LaRavia and Smart. How about you?
I think LaRavia, until further notice, seems like just a guy to me.
Okay, but he puts up similar numbers statistically to Finney-Smith. He's not as good of a defender, but that's where Marcus Smart comes in. So for the same money, you got Marcus Smart and Jake LaRavia instead of Dorian Finney-Smith. I think that's a pretty good, pretty solid plan B for the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I'd give that a solid B.
If you put it in that context, that it is not just losing Finney-Smith, but signing LaRavia, it makes more sense, and getting Marcus Smart, it makes more sense in the context. But again, Jake LaRavia is kind of just a guy. at least at this moment. I mean, the Lakers must see something in him.
Right. But I think he's a poor man's Finney Smith. He's not as good defensively, but offensively, they're basically the same.
Yeah, I mean, the guy only played 18 minutes a game last year. It's really hard to say much
that's all
of
he's going to play for us.
You think so?
Yeah,
Will he be a rotation
he's
player?
He's going to be an 18 to 20-minute guy.
Will he be a rotation player?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've invested in him like he's going to be a rotation player, no question.
Marcus Smart might start. It really depends on what they – like, Luka and Austin Reeves is a backcourt that other teams would be able to attack because neither one of those guys are elite defensively. So if you start Marcus Smart and bring Rui off the bench along with Ayton and LeBron, so the starting lineup in essence would be Luka, LeBron, Ayton, Reeves, and Smart, and Rui would be the sixth man. That's an option. Rui had his best year as a pro and shot 41% from three. So I would probably start Rui, LeBron, and Ayton along with Luka and Reeves and make Smart the sixth man, but I could be wrong. They could go the other way.
But I think my personal preference would be Rui in the starting lineup. I think he demonstrated that he is a legit starter in this league and is coming off a really good year. And Marcus Smart can be that sixth man. I mean, honestly, it depends on the impact depends on how many minutes as opposed to who the starters are. As always. All right. So, John, I have a question for you. Laura asked this.
Yes.
There are how many teams, Laura, have male cheerleaders now?
I believe it was 12.
12 teams have male cheerleaders in the NFL. Laura, I know the Rams are one.
Yes.
Because I see them when I'm at a Rams game.
Yes, the Rams are part of that 12.
Okay. Ireland, I think, who else do you think has got male cheerleaders? Obviously, it's half the league at this point.
Well, I don't think the Cowboys do.
No, I don't think.
They do not.
Not the Cowboys.
Nope.
Tell us who has got.
So it's the Vikings.
Okay.
Ravens. You had the Rams.
Okay.
The Saints.
Yep.
Eagles. Niners. Patriots.
Okay.
Titans. Colts. Chiefs. Bucks. And Panthers.
There you go. See, I always think of them as a dance team as opposed to cheerleaders. Kind of the days of classic. Although I happened to see a little bit of that Dallas Cowboys reality show about the cheerleaders. Did you see any of that, Ireland?
Yeah, I did.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
And it is funny to see the behind the scenes of it all and how seriously they take themselves.
Well, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, Jack.
Serious, but there was like a controversy because one cheerleader was wearing her hair in a ponytail, and that broke into major controversy.
Well, are you not allowed to do that? I'm
Apparently
assuming?
not. Apparently it's against the rules, yeah. All right, coming up next for you, how does being a newsbreaker change your life, John? How do you think? Lost John. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time for me to tell you about Thrive, the leading managed security service provider in the country. When Thrive came to us at ESPN LA and they said, hey, they're big sports fans, and they said, defense wins championships and turnovers kill you. The same is true in their business. 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Your customer files, bank accounts, everything is compromised. And you won't know until the $1 million ransom hits your email. Preventing data turnover is why your business needs Thrive. They'll start with a cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. Look, I've been hacked. You don't want it. It's awful. And it's probably not a matter of if, but when. Get ready. Get your no-obligation security recommendations and consultation. Your business depends on it. I'm going to give you this website twice. This is how you can get in touch with Thrive. ThriveNextGen.com/ESPN. Again, ThriveNextGen.com/ESPN. Protect your business with Thrive.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th Annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hey, it's Mase. Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA are teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in a big way. We're giving 2 lucky winners a pair of tickets to the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. That's right. You and a guest could be in the stands soaking in the energy, the action, and the thrill of game day. No catch, no purchase necessary, just a chance to win an unforgettable experience thanks to AARP Los Angeles. Here's how you enter. Just head to aarp.org/Los Angeles and scroll to the news section. Again, that's aarp.org/Los Angeles. Scroll down to the news section and fill out the entry form. It's quick, it's easy, no purchase necessary, got to be 18 or older and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. For official rules and to enter, visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. Head over to the news section. This giveaway is administered by AARP.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Purple Wave Auction remains the trusted leader in online equipment auctions. What makes the difference is you. You are part of our growing global community that continues to trust Purple Wave with the equipment that builds and feeds America. This trust placed in us by our community, from construction to ag producers and fleet drivers, brings great equipment opportunities to their next owners. Join the Purple Wave community today. purplewave.com.
We go ride like a wind, sucker. 1:30 on a live imaging Tuesday, Mason and Ireland.
Yeah.
On 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and we're on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. I'm deep in that YouTube chat. I love it.
Yes, you are.
Meanwhile, I just put this Ron the Caddy sticker on my laptop.
Yes.
Ron the Caddy, of course, is a friend of the station. He's a P1. He's Beto Duran's friend. And he's really a caddy. Which course is he a caddy?
He's at Lakeside now.
He's at Lakeside now?
I might just join Lakeside.
He's at Lakeside. So, John, whenever you need Lakeside, we got you, my friend.
So he left Hillcrest?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember when we had to go to Lakeside for the Mason and Ireland, when they got put into the Southern California Broadcasters Hall of Fame. That was at Lakeside.
Yeah, that was.
When Greg Bergman and I walked onto the property at Lakeside, we were like, oh, they're going to try to run us off. Especially Bergman.
Because he's the wrong religion?
Yes.
Okay.
But they did not. Just to be clear, they did not.
Didn't belong there.
Well, that too.
Yeah, just to be clear, they did not. Now, interesting.
Come on, why is everybody looking at me like I just made the joke that you can't speak of?
I don't know. I don't
Chris,
know if
the
it's
shows
true.
are always better when you say the quiet part out loud.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
By the way, is that true, Ireland of Lakeside?
Yes.
It is?
No. What that
in
is
the history, back in the day.
In history.
No, Chris. What that is true of is LACC.
Oh, well, definitely.
Yeah, but Lakeside, no, they're more receptive to all walks of life at Lakeside.
Okay. Well, good
but
for them.
LACC, well, Mason, you're not in because you're gay. I'm not in because I'm on TV. Chris, you're not in because you're Hispanic. Beto, same thing.
Wow.
None of us have any chance at LACC.
None of us
That's
qualify.
why we're only allowed at the U.S. Open. Oh, that's where Hugh Hefner put the peacocks in the back to piss off the golfers.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why.
The best story about LACC is years ago on Ladies' Day. That runs parallel to, as you mentioned, Beto, the Playboy Mansion. And apparently one day on Ladies' Day, the bunnies, the Playboy bunnies.
Not the kind of bunnies I like now. Otis the bunny.
Not Otis the bunny.
Not Otis the bunny.
They were doing a photo shoot, and they were jumping naked on a trampoline at the backyard of the Playboy Mansion, and the women were offended. So they assessed all the members, and they put a green awning along the fence. So when you walk by, you couldn't see into the backyard of the mansion. They put that in on a Friday, and by Saturday, the men had cut a giant flap in the green awning so they could lift it up and go back to their people watching.
By the way, speaking of when you guys were inducted into the Hall of Fame, you know, Ross Porter's comments that day were very in line with LACC.
They're very
Ross
true.
Porter. Yeah, that was quite a day.
Yeah,
that was quite a day.
Memorable forever.
I don't want to relive that, but that was quite a day.
Hall of Famer, huh?
Hall of Famer, exactly right. So Ireland, we always say, I've always said that breaking news is like, it's a thing, but I'm more interested in what happens after the news is broken, the way it's digested, and the way people talk about it. But being the newsbreaker is definitely a gig.
Right.
And Shams Charania was on a podcast.
Really good at it.
He is like probably the best at this moment. And here is Shams on how you maintain any sort of work-life balance.
I've had to walk out on dates. Like I've had to walk out on like social events, a lot of social events.
Very well.
My friends don't really like me. You know, that's why it's very hard to have a consistent relationship because it's just like, you know, the time that requires and you know, the time that they deserve rightfully. And there are just moments where I'm just always going to choose this as of right now.
No work-life balance. By the way, I think that's why Woj said, hey, I'll go to St. Bonaventure. You probably burn out at that job, don't you think?
Oh yeah. Well, this is what you're getting into. I certainly don't have the pressure on me that Shams does. But my biggest challenge in life is trying to find time for a personal life because it's super hard.
Yeah.
It's like I'm scheduled, Mase, to the hour.
Right.
Like we had a mix-up earlier in the week. I texted you over the weekend. I said, hey, I didn't know you were off on Monday. You got to tell me. And you said, I was off for a month. It fell through the cracks.
Right.
It just didn't get to me. But I had to cancel a bunch of stuff that morning just because when I'm doing your job, when I'm in the A chair,
right.
I don't want to just send an email in the morning and then show up 10 minutes before the show.
Sure.
I can do that if you're working, but I can't do it if you're not. I need to block the show and feel like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, right.
But what he's talking about is I've had two jobs pretty much the whole time I've known you.
Yeah.
They've changed what the jobs are, but I've had two jobs. And so if you're going to commit to that, and you're going to do two jobs and you want to be a good employee and you want to, show up for things. And for me, my biggest challenge is not doing the show with you. I can block that.
Yeah.
And you're really good at running the show, so I can make that work. It's the other stuff.
Sure.
That like Shams was talking about, he had to walk out on dates. With me, it's when like Chris is there. Chris will call and say, hey, I need you on a Saturday, or I need you on a Sunday, or I need you at night on a Thursday. I've got those things blocked out 6 months in advance.
Yeah, right.
So I sympathize with Shams. I know what he's talking about.
Oh, I mean, I think that would be a really tough job. Really tough job where you're on
Adam
call
Schefter
24
has
hours
the
a
same
day.
issue.
Oh,
Yeah.
no question.
Now, Mase, why did you let it fall through the cracks? Why didn't you tell John that you were going to be off?
It wasn't his fault.
Yeah, I don't.
It was mine.
Do you guys not communicate
Well,
regularly?
summertime is weird though. Like John's been on.
Do you not send
like
him
Thursdays
pictures
and
of your
Fridays.
vacation?
No, I'm not sending. I think I did. I didn't send him to John. I think I posted it.
Didn't you read the Barrett Sports Media? They don't
Yeah, we don't talk before the
They
show.
don't talk before the show.
Exactly.
But they don't talk at all, apparently.
No, we
but
do
John
talk.
has said that for years that they don't talk when the show's over.
By the way, here's what
Just
happened.
falling through the cracks. I don't
No,
get
no,
this.
no. Here's why it fell through the cracks. Mase sent a whole bunch of dates that he was taking off in the summer. Laura sent the dates to me, and then Mase changed his dates, but Laura never updated me.
You know what? Oh, okay.
So I'm not throwing Laura under the bus. She's trying to spin 15 plates at once, and so that's how it fell through the cracks.
By the way,
it just never got to me.
Mase, you're a bad guy. Mase.
I am terrible on this. By the way, the one thing I thought was interesting is I'm looking at the text. So it was you originally sent me the text.
Why don't you read the text?
I don't care if you read it.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's not especially interesting to read the
I think it
do
might
me
be
a favor. If I'm in Idaho, please give me a heads up. If you're going to take a surprise day off, I just found out it just had to cancel this morning. I have 12 people here. It creates big problems. Thanks. That was the text. Were you not surprised that I responded so quickly?
Oh, yeah. And no, what I was shocked by is the time you responded.
Yes.
I noticed, and it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. I go, you're never up when I'm up.
I know. 4:51. It's because we were flying out from San Francisco that day, so I had to wake up early.
Then we went back and forth like we were trying to figure out what happened, and you got right back to me right away. That's another thing you never do.
Never do. Yeah, well, I knew you were hung out to dry there.
Because I thought about this a week ago. You texted me like 8:30, and I was like, "What the hell is he doing up?"
Sometimes I wake. So I've started
Traveling
to get up.
changes, as Beto will tell you. Traveling changes everything.
It's a bad thing.
Because like guys like me and Beto, we're at the mercy of when the direct flights are.
Yes, 6 a.m. Let's go.
Yeah, and sometimes the only direct flights, Mase. I'm guessing that the reason you're up that early was that you were traveling, and that was the best flight you could get.
Yes, that was the best flight.
So that's what makes creatures of habit like Mase and I change our lives is direct flights, because you need to go when you get the best deal, and when like coming here, like LA to Spokane.
Yep.
There's one direct flight each way.
Yep.
Now, we think texting quote "do me a favor" is the same as "you've lost a friend"?
I don't think so.
Because I'm gonna start texting you, Mace. Just, hey, do me a favor.
That's
Can you make
okay.
sure to let Ireland know?
Do you think
when you take time
Chris,
off?
I think I did. I think I did do me a favor to you a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, no, you did.
So what's wrong with do me a favor?
But I didn't get as upset as Mace did before the show today about the
I
text.
was not upset. That's the stupidest thing I've ever
First thing
heard.
you said to me. First thing you said to me.
That's garbage. I did not.
Why are you laughing then?
I didn't say anything about it.
Okay.
Not a word.
This is fun watching you instigate.
Yeah,
I hear it, but I've never
huge,
actually seen it.
Yes, Chris is a professional pot stirrer.
Yeah,
you are. Ultimate.
It's
the
just
ultimate
watching
pot
Mason's
stirrer.
face react.
And I'm a pot sticker, too.
Yeah, pot sticker, pot stir. You got the pot.
P.F. Chang's.
P.F. Chang's.
That vein in your forehead.
Oh, is it really? Is it showing?
Hey, do me a favor.
Do me a favor. There's nothing wrong with do me a favor.
Do me a favor's cool.
From now on, whenever I text you, I'm going to say do me a favor.
All right.
I texted you. I said, let's get together for dinner. We have not had a dinner in a while, and you were not eligible for a while.
But you're not going to walk out of this one like the last one, are you?
No.
I mean, say that, but
no, it did not walk out.
Mason and I walked out of a dinner with the old bosses. We've never walked out of a dinner with you.
He did not walk out of it was a dinner with Amanda Brown and I.
Okay.
And Mace did not necessarily walk out of it, but I could tell some of the things she was saying were not landing.
He would have liked to have walked out of it.
And then later on, there was a text about how he was not happy about it. And then there were several meetings.
Gotcha.
There were several meetings, yes. That happened. I actually did opt out of a Zoom call at one point during the pandemic. I just slammed my computer.
The Mace reaction moments are legendary.
What my problem is, it just sort of simmers and simmers and simmers, and then all of a sudden, bam! It is a fight. It's a final.
The do me a favor is gaining traction.
Oh, is it do me a favor?
Yeah,
it's big.
My buddy Edgar, who's a big HR guy, do me a favor. That means my supervisor today during a call calling me sir. Do me a favor, pal.
Oh, there you go. So maybe there is something to it. All right, coming up next, right, let's do quarterback tiers. I always love quarterback tiers. There's a brand new list of them out, John, and we'll play around with that coming up next. In the meantime, fantasy football fans, this is your moment. The ESPN LA Fantasy Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino Thursday, August 28th, with Shadano and Cap live at 3 and the draft kicking off at 6. Reserve your league of 8 players now at ESPNLA.com. Prizes all season long thanks to Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, and play. All right, I talk about Cosm a lot. I love Cosm. It is so spectacular to see an event at Cosm. It's the ultimate immersive fan sports experience. The Dome at Cosm, massive wraparound display with reserved booth-style seating, great craft cocktails, delicious food, excellent menu, lemon pepper wings, Korean-style nachos, awesome stuff. And by the way, there is so much coming up at Cosm. I just pulled up a list. There is a ton of your EPL. There's also college football is coming. It's going to be wild out there. Virtually a big game every single week. If you want to see the Matrix At Cosm, it is spectacular. I've seen it. If you're not ready for sports, how about Cirque du Soleil? You can take the family to see that. And, of course, Sunday Night Baseball, Red Sox, Yankees. There's all kinds of stuff at Cosm. You have got to check it out. To get a full schedule of events, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com, and I will see you there. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Saturday on ESPN LA, it was the preseason game number 1 as the Rams beat those Cowboys. And our very own George Shinano made his Rams play-by-play debut.
2nd and 9, Bennett in the gun, drops back, fires over the middle, it's caught, and running into the end zone for a touchdown is Cody Schrader out of the backfield.
Don't miss Shinano and DeMarco on the call this Saturday for Rams preseason game number 2 on your home of Rams football, ESPN LA.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Is it time to sell your home? Whether you're downsizing, moving, or inheriting a property, call Seller's Advantage. With decades of experience, they offer custom cash solutions and can close in days. No repairs, no agents, no hassle, just a great offer that gives you peace of mind. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com. Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away $1 million in August. Win your share of the $1 million in prizes by using your Pechanga Club card when you play your favorite slots or table games to earn entries. Then, be at Pechanga Resort Casino every Saturday in August to activate your entries for the weekly drawing. You could be one of the many winners of the $100,000 in cash, and thousands in easy play is also up for grabs. Must be present to win. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for complete details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate.
Your fantasy draft is here. The Smack Talk is starting, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
You ever get decision paralysis, like figuring out what to watch or what to eat? Well, the same applies if you're hiring. It can be overwhelming to have too many candidates to sort through. But with ZipRecruiter, you can proactively find the best ones quickly. How? Through their innovative resume database. ZipRecruiter's resume database uses advanced filtering to quickly hone in on top candidates for your roles. See someone who stands out? You can unlock their contact info instantly. Try it free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
Just one look at you. 2:15 in the Southland. Live Imaging Tuesday, Mason and Ireland. It is a lovely day. It's Tuesday. Smile, sucker. By the way, there's a Laura Romo vids in the YouTube chat. Is that you, Laura?
Yeah.
Oh, it is you.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was you or somebody pretending to be you.
No,
Are you talking back at people in the YouTube chat?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
'cause
defends herself, and she should.
Sometimes.
Get them, Laura.
The YouTube chat popping off. YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Join us in the chat, would you? What was the bit we did about John? Oh, do me a favor.
Do me a favor.
Do me a favor.
Do me a favor. Get in the YouTube chat, will you? All right, so Ireland, I got me quarterback tiers. These are according to Mike Sando, and they are rating based on 50 executives, panel of 50 voters granted anonymity to share candid evaluations. There are 6 general managers, 6 assistant general managers, 6 former GMs, 5 other executives, 8 head coaches, and 19 other coaches, including 15 coordinators.
Okay, I'm glad you brought this up because I think it's fun to talk about. And we were talking earlier about fantasy football strategy. Yes. The other thing is at every position, Mase, there is a drop.
Yes.
In other words, for quarterbacks, this is the hardest one to figure out. Like wide receivers, if you end up getting Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, those 2 guys are pretty much better than everybody else, so the drop is probably at 2.
Yep.
Figuring out the drop at quarterback is harder.
So they've got 5 tier 1 guys, John.
Okay, so I have 4.
Okay.
All right, I don't know what Sando picked, but okay. I have Burrow, Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. Okay, now the problem is there's a whole bunch of guys right after that.
Yep.
That you could argue go into the top tier. Like, I'm guessing his fifth.
Yep.
Is probably Jaden Daniels.
No, it's not. And again, this is the survey of 50 GMs, coaches, all that stuff.
So let me take two more guesses.
Okay.
I don't think it's Justin Herbert, and I don't think it's Jared Goff or C.J. Stroud. I'm going to guess it's either Jalen Hurts or Matthew Stafford. Is it one of those two guys?
It is Matthew Stafford.
Okay, so the reason why I would be nervous taking Stafford as my fantasy football quarterback is simply injury and age. That's it. So Jalen Hurts was not in his top tier.
Not in his top tier.
Is
the
he
top
in,
tier,
is
the top tier is Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Lamar, and Matthew Stafford.
Okay, so they have one more than I do. Now, I'm guessing all those guys I talked about. Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, C.J. Stroud, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels are all in Tier 2, right?
That is correct. He's got a bigger Tier 2 than you've laid out.
Okay, so
He's got some of your guys: Jaden Daniels, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, C.J. Stroud, Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
There are a couple other guys.
I just thought of another one that's going to be in Tier 2.
Yep.
And people are going to go, what are you talking about? But look at his numbers. Just look at his numbers. Baker Mayfield's in Tier 2, isn't he?
Baker Mayfield is. By the way, if you take Baker Mayfield in the 4th or 5th round, you are looking good.
The other guy,
he is a really, really solid top 10 quarterback.
All right, the other guy I would put in, and this is Mike Tannenbaum. You and I both watched the Get Up.
Yes, we love the Get Up.
Mike Tannenbaum loves Jordan Love. Loves him. Mike Tannenbaum has Jordan Love in his first tier. So I would imagine that Mike Sando probably has Jordan Love in his second tier, right?
the survey of all the coaches has Jordan Love at 13.
Okay. So
you miss. He's got a very big Tier 2.
How many people are in it?
Let's see.
So we've already got Goff, Stroud, Herbert, Daniels. That's 4. Mayfield's 5. Jordan Love's 6. How many more are in
9. He's got 9 quarterbacks in
so
Tier
I'm missing
2.
3 of these guys.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to take a shot.
Okay.
Again, strictly based on numbers.
Yep.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy is there. Brock Purdy is, let's see, where do we got Brock? He's the last quarterback in Tier 2, so he is at number 14.
Did I mention Justin Herbert?
Yes, you did.
Okay. So then I'm missing one more or two more?
You're missing one more, and it is a quarterback from what is potentially a bad team this year, a team I think is going to be bad. But Get Up loves him in the A block.
I don't think this is right, but I'll guess. Tua.
No. I said Get Up likes him in the A block. That should be the giveaway.
Oh, it's Dak.
It's Dak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dak, that's too high. Dak shouldn't be in Tier 2.
The A block is always. Actually,
Lakers
in fairness,
or Cowboys?
Lakers in the A block during NBA season and Cowboys in the A block during the NFL season. By the way, Kurt, I don't know if you saw this, but Jerry Jones came out and said, yeah, I like stirring up all this stuff. This is like part of his plan to create these contract standoffs.
How many tiers are there?
I don't. There's 4. There's 5 tiers.
So where's your boy Caleb? In Tier 4 or Tier 5?
Let's see. Caleb Williams is in Tier 3.
3?
Yep, Tier 3,
He
number
was
23.
terrible last year.
Hey, by the way, I want to say something about Caleb. We made a big deal about him. Like, there's a little piece of video, Brian, I know you saw this, of him throwing the ball
not making
through the
the hole in
board
the
and
net.
not
Yes,
making it.
I saw that.
Yeah, and then he, threw, it looked like he threw a fit. So he came out and talked about that. He said, look, we have a competition among quarterbacks to see who can throw the ball through the board, and if you don't, you have to do something dumb because you failed, right? So there's an embarrassment bet involved. That's why he was upset. He wasn't really throwing a fit the way we think he's throwing a fit.
Are any of the Browns quarterbacks anywhere on that list?
That's a very good question. Yes. Tier 4.
Remember when you said Caleb was going to win the division last year?
By the way,
he's saying it again this year,
saying
Chris.
it again this year. Yeah, no, I'm telling you.
Hey, Chris, they're going to finish DFL. The Bears are going to finish behind the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions. This is Mason's worst prediction of 2025. I have no idea what he's looking at.
The Raiders are going to win more than the Bears. That's the official bet.
Yeah, we made that bet. Yeah. I do. I think the Bears are a 5-win team.
Yeah, I disagree with you 100%.
Last year they were a 5-win team.
You're underestimating the addition of an offensive mind.
Who?
Ben Johnson.
I know.
Yeah, but Ben can't throw the ball for Caleb.
Look,
exactly.
I think Caleb is going to be fine. The expectations were very high. I think he will rebound this year in a big way. By the way, top Browns quarterback is Joe Flacco at number 31.
So doesn't that say that the door is open for Shedeur?
Kenny Pickett is number 34. The door is open for somebody.
I don't understand why the NFL media and the NFL GMs and a lot of other people are dismissing Shedeur Sanders like he's nothing. Did you watch how good that guy looked on Thursday?
I went out of my way to look at that Friday night. I never look at a preseason game. Went out of my way. I thought he was big. Gave a very solid performance.
Like Dan Orlovsky said, I'm surprised how comfortable he looked.
Now, they released their quarterback depth chart in Cleveland today, and Shedeur is still number 4 on the depth chart.
Yeah, but they're not. If he has another game like he did on Thursday, they're not going to be able to keep him at number 4. I mean, his talent demands that you try and develop him and give him more opportunities. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, the Browns could screw up a ham sandwich. They always do. They're just terrible with quarterbacks.
But if you're the Browns, isn't it embarrassing that you're going to play your 5th-round guy over your 3rd-round guy?
No, you know what's embarrassing? The other 31 teams had 5 rounds to take them and didn't. We had a big debate about this when you weren't here.
Do you think that's an accident? Like, I think there was something wrong in the evaluation, whether it's personality or skills or whatever that is. 32 teams agreed that he was at least a 5th-round draft pick.
Right. Tom Brady was, a 7th-round pick?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's an unheralded backup.
They miss all the time. This happens in the NBA, too.
Sure.
GMs miss all the time.
Yeah, remember when that time that Magic drafted Lonzo?
Yeah.
Well,
exactly. That's a miss.
Lonzo actually has first-round talent.
Come on, John. We missed on that one slightly.
Yeah, that was.
Well, the only reason you missed is because you could have had Jason Tatum.
Exactly.
But,
look at that. John admitted it.
Yeah.
Lonzo,
how about that?
Well, the other thing is they probably
do me a favor.
Do me a favor.
They probably should have taken De'Aaron Fox if they were going to take a point guard.
Right.
Possibly. Yeah.
Right.
I think De'Aaron Fox went 5th, and Lonzo went 2nd. The really, really bad pick in that draft was our guy, Daryl Morey, using the first pick to take Markelle Fultz.
That's just a shot.
I think Daryl was there then, or was that Sam Hinkie? I can't remember. That was a bad pick.
That was a terrible pick. Yeah, I mean, I'll be interested to see what happens with Shedeur. It's funny, my mom was raving about Shedeur Sanders over the weekend. She looked at the game on Friday night.
Donna can figure it out. Why can't 31 other GMs figure it out?
So here's Mom's evaluation. I said, Mom, why do you love Shedeur? Because he's Dion's son? No. Why do you love Shedeur? Because it's a great story, falls to the 5th round. Now he's playing really well for them. No. Well, why do you like Shedeur? I think he's very good looking. That's my mom's evaluation of Shedeur Sanders.
I'm sure Shedeur would take it.
Yes, he absolutely would.
And by the way, can we not make the statement yet on a preseason game 1? Just say it.
Oh, I think.
Now, I was impressed. And by the way, I was more impressed by his attitude and his demeanor in the post-game interview.
Right.
He was very laid back.
Did he have some weird dust-up with a reporter in Cleveland? Am I right
our
about
guy
that?
from ESPN Cleveland, Tony Grossi.
Yeah, right.
There's a whole thing going on.
It sounds like a whole thing.
But his immediate post-game interview, he was very humble. Now, again, is he being told to be humble?
Right.
Or is he just naturally humble? We'll see.
Doesn't
but
matter.
wait a minute, Chris.
Because his father was not one for humility.
I said this yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't care if the guy's humble. I don't care if he drives a Rolls Royce. I don't care if it. The only question you should be asking if you're running a team, the only one, does this guy help us win?
Absolutely. You're
That's
absolutely right.
That's it. And I think, Mase, this narrative got muddied because they said, well, he doesn't interview well.
Right.
He's a rich kid, so he's not going to work hard. Did they not watch his games at Colorado? He made some incredible throws.
Yeah. Oh, incredible throws.
And he only had Travis Hunter to throw it to and that guy Joe Horn. But I mean, you can't watch that game on Thursday, that win the Browns had over Charlotte, and say that guy's no good, he can't play. I said.
So why do you think they released a depth chart and he's 4th again today?
Because they're trying to, like you said earlier, keep their. They picked him after Dylan Gabriel.
Right, Dylan Gabriel's hurt. Kenny Pickett's hurt.
Right.
They were not available. Joe Flacco, they don't need to play.
Yeah, I just think that Shedeur's performance the other day demands you give him more opportunities. Am I wrong?
No. I think, by the way, they're not going to play Joe Flacco, who's going to be the starting quarterback. So I think Shedeur is going to have lots of time to prove what he's capable of. And by the way, if it goes south with Flacco, then you can go to a developmental guy like Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur Sanders, whoever plays better. But I think now Dylan Gabriel is expected to play in the Browns' next preseason game. So is Shedeur Sanders. We'll get to see him sort of back-to-back and get a feel for which guy might be the guy of the future. By the way, percentage chance Shedeur is the starter on opening day.
The starter?
Not good.
Starter.
I think, if they're not going to play Flacco in the preseason, Flacco will start the opener.
Flacco's
I would say
start, yeah.
less than 10%.
Yeah, I
Which
think
is
it's
okay.
actually
Let him
0.
learn behind Flacco.
Oh, sure. Now, when do you think he'll start a game this year?
Yes. I think the best bet on the board is right now on FanDuel, Shedeur Sanders passing yards for the season. The over-under is 600. If he gets 2 starts, he'll
Yeah, I
flirt with
mean,
that.
he could on just a couple of starts do that. I have a feeling it's just going to be a total mess. I think Shedeur will get games. I think Dylan Gabriel will get games. I think Kenny Pickett will get games. Cleveland's just
Small hands,
they're
Kenny.
a disaster. Small
Over
hands, Kenny.
Shedeur.
Yeah,
Come on,
small
man.
hands, Kenny.
By the way, Ruben Flores in the YouTube chat says, Mace's mom like brothers? That's the question.
She does. She also has a big crush on Jalen Hurts. So
He's
yes,
also
she
very
does.
good-looking.
Yes, very good looking man.
Donna likes the brothers.
All right, there you have it. We know a lot about my mom.
Well, she's so forthcoming.
So with that said,
Exactly.
let's get this show on the road.
Yes. I like the
Absolute highlight of the PPP.
I like the complexity of the characters of shows.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
have turned Donna, your mother, into quite the character and quite the shtick. And not stepdad Leo saying that he has an OnlyFans with Donna. It was incredible.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. No, it's a great bit. And she loves it, by the way.
Good. I'm glad
she
does.
loves it. Hey, soccer fans, this one's for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for 2. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com, brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine. All right, coming up next for you, it is some Fast Track. Brian's got stuff, Laura's got stuff, and we will do it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. If you aren't joining Marcus Grant, Parker Bell, and myself every morning on the Blue Review from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page, what are you even doing with your mornings? We break down everything from Shohei hitting bombs to Tanner Scott blowing saves. We talk about the highs and don't brush off the lows. Always honest and talking how we feel. It's all thanks to LAX, where changes are arriving daily and transforming the travel experience. The Blue Review every morning from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page. The Blue Review. The Blue Review.
Hey, it's Mase. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Rams fans, the 2025 Rams regular season is right around the corner. Don't miss any regular season home games this year with marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $97 per game. In addition, get home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Mase here. These days it feels like there's advice for everything. Cold plunges, gratitude journals, and screen detoxes. But how do you know what actually works for you? Using trusted resources and talking to live therapists can help you break through the noise. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a dual-plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. Do me a favor, Brian or Laura, and throw something out for Fast Track. Do me a favor.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Why are you not prepared? Didn't we talk about this?
What?
That you were going to prepare?
No, they're. This is
you
their
were
opportunity.
asking to do something.
You know,
Yeah,
here's the
I was
thing.
like, wait,
These
what?
are really smart people. I want to make full use of it and
But
have
didn't
their
I
full
ask you to
contribution.
prepare some stuff?
I do have stuff. I can go anytime, but right now it's going to be Brian and Laura's turn.
All right. All right. You know, this is for Mace.
Okay.
This is for Mace. So there was Travis Kelce talked about his relationship with Taylor Swift
Yes.
in the GQ. He was a cover. And I thought it was really nice. I read it. He says they're like normal. They're just like a normal couple. He says, whenever I'm with her, it feels like we're just regular people. It happened very organically. He continues to talk about her and how he feels like she's very athletic
Yes.
based on the, performance she put. But one thing that I thought was really interesting, he said she's genuinely interested in my game, that he's taught her a lot about football.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to know, what have you taught your partner, something they had no interest in at all, and because of you, they are now interested in that one thing?
That's easy for me. Watch What Happens Live on Bravo. At first, Lisa refused to watch, and now I've got her. She's in with me on all of Andy Cohen's goofy interviews.
Mine is playoff baseball. I used to not be able to get Juan to watch baseball ever under any circumstance, and now at least he's willing to go to a playoff game with me or watch the playoffs with me. So I would say playoff baseball.
Okay.
What about
What about
you
you,
and Steph?
Morales?
Rabbits. I mean, I was not a bunny person, and now Otis the
made
bunny
you?
is like my favorite thing other than Stephanie in the
He's
world.
family.
She.
Oh, Otis is a she?
It's a long story,
All
but
right,
yes.
that's-
Otis
And by
is
the way,
the
I
cute-
watch my heart rate constantly on my Apple Watch. When I'm playing with Otis or we're just relaxing and she's got her little head nudging me, the nudge, which Trudell and I do in person now,
Yes, of course.
my heart rate dips down to 49, 50, 51.
Yeah. Well, that's true of pets in
But
general.
I had a pet when I had an amazing dog. We have a painting of Wolf in my house. He was an Irish Wolfhound. I
Okay.
named him Wolf. Creative, I know.
Mm-hmm. Out of the box.
Out of the box. But that was really the last pet because the heartbreak. And you know
Right.
this.
I do.
But now Otis has got that. There will be so many paintings of Otis when the time
Oh,
comes.
that's very nice.
Yes.
Otis paintings. What about you, Brad? Did you get Allison started on something?
Pretty much, I'd say similar to the sports. Before, she would not be turning on any sports at all. But now she'll
she in
sit
with
there.
you?
She'll watch the Charger game with me and Dodger game. Yes, she's in. She'll little comments here and there.
Okay.
And every now and then she'll even put a little prize picks on it as well. It's like,
Really? Allison
wow.
plays
Right.
prize picks.
I mean, if it's going to be on
Interesting.
TV, might as well throw $5.
Yeah,
on it,
why not? Why not?
Fast Track.
Okay, so we heard the news today, Stafford not practicing again,
Yep.
but there was some more news that came out, Stafford, before the show. Apparently he's going to be joining Sirius XM Let's Go their show, a football show, coming up as a new host for this upcoming season. They've had Brady, Bill Belichick, Larry Fitzgerald. He's going to be doing it this year with Max Crosby. But a question here, T. Do you think this is a step for Stafford as life outside of football starting to, transition to the broadcast booth, or is it just not correlated at all here?
No, Brian, I think he'd be great in the booth. I really do. I mean, every time we've had him on the show, he's been really honest. He's been really, he'll tell you what he's thinking. I think that he'd be perfect, Mase, to be somebody's color guy if he wants to go into the booth when he retires.
Yeah, studio guy, analyst guy. He can do any of those things. He's unbelievably personable and smart and has a great demeanor. I think he's ideal for that. The podcast will be interesting to follow. I love these podcasts that happen during the season. And I assume he's going to do it every week after whatever game they play.
I believe so, yeah. And it'll be hosting with Max Crosby, too.
Yeah, we will comb through that, and I would imagine find some really good content. But I love it when the guys talk during the season so they can sort of let us behind the curtain a little bit to know what's going on behind the scenes.
Fast track. All right, guys. So I know we talked a little bit about Madden a few weeks ago.
Yes.
But Steve Avila went to his IG because he noticed something very interesting.
Offensive lineman for the Rams.
Yeah.
Yep. People who
Friend
don't
of
know.
the program.
Friend of the program.
Friend of the
yep,
program.
Friend of the program, Steve
I
Avila.
want you guys to hear. It's very brief, but I want you guys to hear it. Hit it, Bray.
All right, so Madden just came out. Boom, there I go. All right, so I'm going. I'm like, dang, bro, like, what do I look like? Hopefully, it looks better. Who is this? Who is that? That's not me. What is going on? Who is this guy?
He was very right. He showed a picture of himself, looked just like him, and that's when he said, hey, I hope it looks better. Obviously, poking fun of himself. Then he pans to the screen. Absolutely does not look like him. Night and day.
No, it's like the Dwayne Wade statue. It's
exactly.
like no resemblance.
So bad. But at least with the statue, I kind of get how. No, actually, I don't get how you can get that wrong. But in a video game, you have people that are specifically supposed to be able to replicate. I mean, AI can do better. ChatGPT can do better. How did they get this that wrong? Like, do better, Madden. Like, how does this happen?
I don't know how it happens, except that they are creating images for so many players. I mean, how many players play in the league? 55 times 32 is a lot.
But
Thank you.
There's a
This
software.
is my math at
you
work.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's software for that. You literally can probably grab the picture and somehow generate it so it looks just like the player. It was so bad.
I will say that they have, in a bunch of these games, too, they have the option where you can upload your own picture. So somebody's creative player could look more like themselves than Steve
interesting.
Avila's guy, which is
Interesting.
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So one year, Mason and I, somebody did a bobblehead night for us.
Yes.
And we've had a few of these over the years. But this one, you could clearly tell they took a bobblehead from somebody that didn't take or didn't do well and just tried to make a bobblehead of us. It looked nothing like either one of us. Just
the
didn't.
bobblehead that Radio Michael fan
That's
made at
great.
the PPP, that was amazing.
Was
pretty
excellent.
good.
Yeah,
was
really
pretty
good.
damn good.
Yeah.
So this happens, Steve Avila. People try and cut corners, and when they do, you look like that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know how the NFL controls every single image of every single player because it's 55 times 32, and that's a lot of people.
You still didn't do the math?
No, it's not my jam, not my thing. But I understand his frustration, given the fact that the original bobblehead that Ireland and I had done bore no resemblance to us whatsoever. So it can definitely happen.
1760, by the way.
What about that?
That's the math.
That's the math.
Oh, that's the math.
Yeah.
1,760 players. Thank you.
Fast track.
So John Gruden was in the news again yesterday, a little breaking news he had.
Yes.
Apparently, a Nevada court ruled in favor of him in his case against the NFL. So we'll see where that kind of shakes up. But the thing I saw about Gruden yesterday, too, was this quote that said, I would die to coach in the SEC.
Oh, Gruden.
I know he wants to get back in coaching. He's kind of teased it a lot.
Don't you remember the year? I think it was the year. It was probably Hard Knocks that they did the Tampa Bay Bucks. When
Right.
I forgot the name of the coach. And Gruden came for like Old Timers Day, all dressed up in his polo and his visor like he was coaching. And he left the room after he talked to the coaches. and they were like, "Oh man, that guy loves ball," meaning he just can't get away from it. And that's the thing. I don't think he can. He's one of those guys. But also there's kind of a part of John Gruden, like, just go away, man. Like, do your Barstool stuff. But everything else, when a lot of this stuff came out, it's just like, go away.
Chris, did you read the Don Van Natta article that came out yesterday?
No.
It's long.
Longer than
I'm going to make a prediction.
Okay, sorry.
John Gruden is going to win that lawsuit against the NFL. And if the NFL were smart, they would settle it now.
Oh, they should.
Because Gruden's got him. There were over 500,000 emails, and he's the only one that got fired.
That got outed with all of his bad comments. Yeah.
This when you read this article, you'll see there's a cover-up going on here, and somebody targeted him. Or as one of the lawyers involved in the case said, this was a hit job on Gruden.
So here's the question. By the way, I also think he's going to wind up in the SEC, and Arkansas is maybe the spot because they're already clamoring for him down there. It's hard to get away, and I understand he was targeted and his comments came out and other people probably said other things, but the actual comments in writing are so damaging. I understand the process didn't work, but he did say this stuff. He did write this stuff. Doesn't that mean something?
It does, but I think the heart of his case is going to be, okay, here's what I wrote and here's what I said, but now they have discovery and they have access to all those other emails.
Right.
And they're going to be other people, high-powered NFL people, who are going to get seriously embarrassed. And it would be in the NFL's best interest to settle the lawsuit, or else there's going to a whole bunch of people are going to get canceled.
So let's settle the lawsuit, right? It's
Right.
settled. Now, given everything that he has said and written, does he get another coaching job?
Yes. Maybe not in the NFL, but like Brian was saying, maybe at Arkansas. Arkansas hired Bobby Petrino.
Yeah, I mean, they don't care.
They hired John Calipari.
Yeah, they don't give
That's
a
a
damn.
perfect spot for Gruden.
Yeah.
Dirk Cutter was the name I was looking for. Dirk Cutter.
Dirk Cutter.
He was the
former
head coach
Arizona
of it.
State head coach.
Yeah. I think he probably will wind up coaching again in the SEC because they don't care. All they care about is winning and losing, and they think he can do it because he's been there. So I think he's going to get that gig. As for the rest of this, I mean, I wouldn't hire the guy. He said so many anti-gay stuff, all that anti-gay stuff. I'd be like, no, under no circumstance. But I understand why Arkansas will jump at it.
Fast track. All right, guys, this one's out of the box.
Yes.
So if you're backed up regularly, listen up. A recent report
You're
points.
doing the story. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you don't want me to?
No, do it.
I
No,
don't
go
have
ahead.
to
Do it.
Why can't you do the
Do it.
story?
She can do it. I don't care if she doesn't. I saw it on the list. I didn't jump at it. But go ahead, Laura.
I mean, okay. So
It's the Botox story, right?
Yeah. So if you have issues, like I said, if you're backed up, they're using Botox as an off-label treatment for constipation. So I'm not going to go in the nitty-gritty of what exactly goes down, but essentially they inject Botox into certain areas to allow you to relax and, ease elimination.
Right.
So what's the wildest medical hack you've heard of, and would you actually try it if it works?
Well,
what is the wildest medical hack?
By the way,
the one you brought up.
Botox in the
Shut up, Brian.
butt is out. I'm just crossing that off the list.
Laura, the one you brought up last week about your mom wrapping her knee in lettuce was pretty weird.
That's pretty weird.
It actually works. And you know what? Someone told me that if we do cabbage, it works even better.
Right. That's what I read, too.
Yeah.
Wait
And
a
I was
minute.
like, yeah.
Now you're wrapping your
No, I
your
haven't wrapped my knee in
cabbage.
I haven't done that. But I did have listeners who sent me like crazy things from Facebook, and they're like, oh, your mom's using the wrong one. It's cabbage, not lettuce. And I was like, well, the lettuce worked, so there's that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to ask you if you would actually do the Botox.
So
on the booty.
here's my first of all, I would not do the Botox thing. I have no issues down there. Does need to look pretty, and it's working just fine.
Oh, you scrape normally? Like you have a normal scraper flow?
Sure, I do. But one thing I do.
Why are you so embarrassed?
I'm not.
about it?
And
Cappy and I spend a lot of time talking about
this is your thing
our
down
movements.
there.
I should have forwarded your bunches.
Yeah.
I should have
So
forwarded
here's one thing I do. So, and this is like a little tip for anybody. Do you ever do box breathing? Box breathing.
Is that where you have to put your feet up?
No, where you inhale for 4, hold it for 4, release it in 4, hold it empty for 4, and just do that over and over
anxiety?
again. It's for anxiety, yeah, and it really does work. I have to use it all the time, especially during the show. A lot of the time, I'm box breathing while we're actually doing the show.
Tap meditation.
Did you do that? ASMR, where you tap your face?
So my therapist used to do that. So for anxiety, she goes, just put your feet down and then tap your knee, and it calms you down.
Robert Salazar in the YouTube chat wrote, someone wrapped DeMarco in lettuce so he can't make it to the morning show. See, that's not nice.
Wow.
That's
See,
not
this
nice.
is
That
what
sounds
you
like to
start.
me you would write, Chris.
Yeah, I know. That's
That
not
is
nice.
rough. That is rough.
This is what happens when you start stuff.
All right. There you have it. There is your fast track and a spectacular version as far as I'm concerned. Join Travis and DeMarco. Speaking of DeMarco, broadcasting live Thursday from 9 to noon at Legends Attic in Claremont for the biggest autograph signing yet. All-Star catcher World Series champion Will Smith. Plus Oral will be there. Special guests, giveaways led by Dave Hobrecht. Amazing art. Get your tickets now at legendsattic.com. Don't miss Thursday at Legends Attic in Claremont, presented by Fanatics.
I'm going to be there, too, on Thursday.
All right. Oh, you're going? Good.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Will Smith's going to be there. Awesome. Coming up next for you, she is going to create the most listened podcast in history. That's my prediction. We'll do it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time for me to tell you about my friends at Toyota and the Southern California Toyota dealers. You may have heard me last week mentioning that Toyota and the Lakers are celebrating 50 years together. 1976, first year Toyota and the Lakers teamed up, and they are still going strong. And when the calendar turns to 2026, this Lakers season, that'll be 50 years. And there's never been a better time to find the Toyota that's just right for you. You can do it one of two ways. You can go into one of your Southern California Toyota dealers, or you can go to Toyota.com. You can explore the full lineup of vehicles on Toyota.com. You can compare features side by side, search all the inventory, and see the latest offers. Or if you're somebody that likes to sit in the car, drive it, see it, feel it, smell it, all that good stuff, you can go into one of the dealerships and check the car out in person. And right now they are extremely high on the 4Runner. The all-new 2025 Toyota 4Runner has four-wheel drive, confident ground clearance, and up to an amazing 465 pound-feet of torque. It's the new face of adventure, and as I mentioned earlier in the show, it's one of the top 5 cars that last. Of the cars that have the longest lifespan, Toyota's got 7 of the top 10 and all 5 of the top 5. So you gotta go check out Toyota if you're looking for a car. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill, and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open, located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhpc.com or follow them at playhpc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Your ultimate summer playlist comes to life at SeaWorld San Diego.
Catch live shows with Fat Joe, Trina, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, and more. It's throwbacks, turn up, and all-out vibes with the I Love the 90s and the Turned Up Tour. Plus, nightly BMX stunts, parades, and fireworks bringing back those SoCal summer vibes. You're never too old for SeaWorld. Your summer soundtrack starts here. Buy a ticket, get a second day free with tickets as low as $56.99 for a limited time at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Oh, yeah. Alan Parsons Project 223 on a live imaging Tuesday, Mason and Ireland. I'm deep in that YouTube chat.
Oh, are you?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm deep in there.
Deep.
By the way, Laura just mentioned the BSM article from this morning with you.
Oh, yeah.
For Barrett Sports Media.
Sure.
Yeah,
I thought I would be mocked relentlessly.
I was alerted to it because GKBPR picked up on it. But
What did the article say?
We didn't go through GKBPR ahead of time.
Yeah, we didn't go through ESPN PR either. We didn't go through
understand,
anybody
but,
PR. Some guy called me. I talked to him. and he wrote an article.
It didn't get flagged in a bad way. It just was sent over.
Yeah, sent over. It's a nice article. It's a very nice article, I thought.
I thought you were a little nice on Ireland. I don't think he would be.
I'm nice on everybody. I'm a nice guy. You always say I'm a bad guy.
Considering you got him fired long ago, it was an odd about face that you did.
Yeah, well, I mean, I believe that was 17 years ago.
Doesn't matter. It still
so
exists.
Eventually,
John's supposed to just get over it?
People get over things, yes. And I think, John, we've talked enough.
All right.
Yes, I am completely over it, Chris.
Yeah. So, John, I thought we were going to get through an entire show without mentioning you-know-who.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The
LeBron?
clip,
LeBron.
Oh, wait. LeBron, I thought you were talking about Taylor Swift.
No.
Oh.
LeBron.
Oh, my bad.
I'm sorry.
Why are you mentioning LeBron?
Okay, because AD and LeBron have both posted the same quote on Instagram. This is the quote.
What's the quote say?
Becoming the best version of yourself comes with a lot of goodbyes.
Good. Goodbye. If you want to leave that badly, then go.
That's what I say.
What does
Adios.
he, John? First of all, you're in a position where you're in a unique position where you can't necessarily speak as freely.
No, but here's what I
I
honestly think.
Yeah.
They posted the exact same quote.
Exact same quote. Both of them.
It tells me that somebody at Clutch has access to both of their social media accounts.
Well, yeah, Clutch is CC'd on it.
Right. So what I think is, like we always say with Magic, that can't possibly be him doing those tweets. I think if they posted the exact same quote word for word, that just doesn't happen by accident. Somebody at Clutch is doing that.
Well, do you think somebody at Clutch, is it AD, is it LeBron? I mean, AD and LeBron used to probably collaborated on this in some way.
I think that they may have given him a heads up, but I think they just post what they want. I don't think LeBron and AD actually posted those tweets. Do you?
They're an hour apart, if that helps.
They're an hour apart? Yeah, I mean, I think, did Clutch put them up?
Yeah.
Probably, but they didn't go up without
why did
LeBron and
Clutch put
AD
them
knowing
up?
about it.
Why are they up there is the better question.
I get it with AD. Becoming the best version of yourself comes with a lot of goodbyes. I get that. He was traded, etc.
Right, but doesn't that mean maybe LeBron said that, I mean, I'm just thinking out loud here, maybe LeBron said it about AD. Like, I don't play with him anymore, but, it's one of the hazards of being in the league. You got to say goodbye to people you like.
The exact same line, both Instagram. Becoming the best version of yourself comes with a lot of goodbyes. Now, again, I don't know. I don't know LeBron's thinking anymore.
Imagine if Sliwa posts that an hour from now.
But I mean, why is he talking about goodbyes? We're getting ready for the season. Why is he talking about goodbyes? You're saying Clutch is just posting this randomly on his Instagram account.
Yeah, I don't think LeBron posted it.
Yeah, but LeBron knows it was going to get posted.
LeBron didn't take it down.
Yeah, he also didn't take it down.
He didn't say, hey, wait a minute. You're on my Instagram account.
Yeah, I think LeBron likes to troll people, and I think that somebody said at Clutch said, hey, let's post this and see what traction we get. Like you made you mentioned Jerry Jones earlier.
Yes.
And in this new show, this Netflix show about the Cowboys.
He wants so much attention. Look at me.
Yeah, he said, if we're not getting enough attention, I'll do something to make sure we are.
Yes.
I'm going to stir it up.
Yep.
And I think Clutch maybe thinks the same way. Like, hey, we've got a stable of elite athletes. Let's keep our agency and our people top of mind. Here we go. The media eats this stuff up. Let's send a tweet from LeBron and AD and see if Steve Mason will bring it up and get 10 minutes out of it. And
a lot of people seem to follow this trend. They follow Ireland because in the YouTube chat, people are very mad at Mase for bringing this up.
Why?
Somebody writing Mase STFU. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. You always reaching. See, I don't think you're reaching.
I don't know. I just don't know why you
I'm
would
actually
tweet this
surprised
or why you would post this.
I'm never in the YouTube chat, but what we have found, what Mason and I have found is if someone is bashing LeBron, then the bashing goes to an extreme. It's the most confusing thing.
But can I just say, nobody's bashing LeBron. I'm just bringing it up. It's
But
not
why
meant to
are
bash
you
LeBron
bringing it up?
because he posted it. He wants people to know about it. Why would he post it to the public if he didn't want the public to know about it? It's not like his top secret Instagram account. He posted it to millions of people.
Right. But here's
you don't think it means something when LeBron posts this to or you're saying he has no control over his Instagram account.
Well, I'm saying I don't think he's the one who posted it, but I think he was probably aware of it. But what I'm saying is the Jerry Jones thing. If we're not being talked about or discussed, I will do something to get us talked about or discussed. I think LeBron thinks the same way. He knows that if that tweet goes out, and AD knows if that tweet goes out, that guys like me and you are going to talk.
So they're literally just trolling. The line doesn't mean
so.
anything. They're just trolling.
I think so. Like, what are you suggesting it could mean?
Well, if I was LeBron and I was getting ready for the season, I was focused on 2025, 26. I've got Luka. We finished really strong last year. We ran into a tough opponent in the first round of the playoffs, etc. I'd not be using the word goodbye in my Instagram message. It would be something about getting ready or preparing or one of those things, as opposed to saying goodbye in a summer where some people thought he might be traded.
But if he posted today instead, like I posted this morning, it's grind time. If he wrote it's grind time, getting ready for the season,
Sure.
would you mention it?
Oh, yes.
You like the drama.
Well, wait a minute.
You like the drama. You're a drama queen.
Oh, is that what you think? You think I'm just, this is made up out of whole cloth, that this posted on both AD
You like the
and
drama.
LeBron's Instagram
You're seeking
account.
drama. If he was posting a picture of him getting ready and going, can't wait for the season, everything's
It'd be great.
You wouldn't read it.
Oh, of course I would. If he said anything about this coming season, I would run with it. Anything.
Just say.
Anything positive about the upcoming season, expectations, where we hope to get, championship, all that kind of stuff. I'd be like, yeah, LeBron. Instead, he's posting about goodbyes. All right, so real quick, Tomorrow, Ireland is going to be the single most listened to podcast in the history of the podcast universe.
I agree with you.
Taylor Swift appearing on Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce's New Heights podcast. This will be her first appearance there. John, you agree it's going to be huge, right?
Gigantic. And one thing that I don't think enough people put together, like connect dots about, is Taylor Swift. Like you always say, never, if you don't want your athletes dating anybody with a headshot.
Not a big fan. Yeah, not a big fan.
But you always use the Matt Kemp Rihanna example as somebody who slowed down his career because he was dating no one is a bigger star than Taylor Swift.
Correct.
But I don't think people understand how it's not a distraction. Andy Reid was on a podcast this week, or not a podcast, but he goes on a radio show in Kansas City like McVay comes on with us.
Yes.
And he was asked point blank, Travis, like the question that you always talk about, Taylor Swift's everywhere.
Right.
She's in your game. She's at your practices. She's thinking. And Andy Reid came right out and said, I'll let you guys hear it. He came right out and said, not only is she not a distraction, but they love having her around. Here's Andy Reid.
Well, listen, I think it's great. Obviously, women, girls, they're looking at the game a little bit more, and look at flag football now. I mean, we're talking about Olympic sports. We're talking about college sports, and girls are having an opportunity to play the game, and they're loving it. And so, not that it was all tied into her, but she got a big part of that, and the NFL has bought into that too. So, in supporting that, and I think it's a beautiful thing all the way around. But the thing, like I said, the thing I appreciate most is how she handles it, how Trav handles it. You know, they just do it the right way, and they're not a distraction by any means. People always ask, are they a distraction? Absolutely not. There's no distraction there because of how they handle it.
So do you believe Andy Reid? Because you always say inherently it's a distraction.
Yeah, I mean, how many touchdown catches do you think Travis Kelce has had since he got together with Taylor Swift?
Well, less than he had before because he's getting older, but he still has, he catches
How many
10,
since Taylor Swift?
10.
8.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, he had 12 the year before he met Taylor Swift. The next year he had 5, and last year he had 3. I'm not saying. First of all, he's 35 years old, so
right.
I'm not.
And they've also developed better wide receivers. They brought in Xavier Worthy.
Yes.
They brought in Rashee Rice.
Yep.
Patrick Mahomes has more options.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But I think Taylor Swift is a very unique person to date because she works, and he actually talked about this in a post. Talked about how hard she works and how much she appreciates her as an athlete and vice versa. I think there's something about work ethic that changes the conversation.
Well, her work ethic is sick.
Through the roof.
I mean, yeah,
through the roof.
I always talk about how my big thing I always tell people that want to be in this business is don't get outworked.
Yes.
The person with the best work ethic in our business I've ever seen is Jim Rome.
Yes.
I've told the story many times that when Mason and I used to do mornings, we were on from 5 to 9. And we did our show from the CNN building in Hollywood. And Mason and I would roll in at like 4:40 to get ready for a 5 o'clock show. And Rome will have already been there for an hour.
Yep.
And he wasn't going on until 9. So all of his success, everything that has come his way, he deserves because he's worked really hard for it. I feel the same way about her. And so I think because she has a sick work ethic and she's a one-woman economy, that dating her not only isn't a distraction, but it might actually motivate you to do more.
Right. Well, she's traveling the world. She's recording. I mean, every time she's releasing another album, by the way. That's the big announcement tomorrow. And I guess they're going to show every teenage girl in the world and every Taylor Swift fan. And by the way, between you and I have a friend named Sarah who did not know any football at all, but was a huge Taylor Swift fan. Now she's a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and she always texts me asking football questions during games.
All right. I know we got a break, but I want to throw one more thing out there.
Okay.
I just pulled up this Barrett Media article you guys were talking
sure.
about.
Oh, God. Here we go.
No. I'm gonna tell you something. As you know, I don't have Instagram. I don't follow. I know you post a lot of pictures of stuff. This picture you posted from the private podcast party, I think is my favorite picture we've ever taken.
It is pretty cool.
I absolutely love this shot. It's me, you, and Bergman at the front of the stage, and Laura's off to the side with a great smile on her face, and it's like 200 listeners behind us. And I'm sure Carlo did this because he's so smart. But don't you love this picture?
I love the picture.
It might be. I've never printed a picture of us. I think I'm going to print this and put it up in my office.
Wow, that is great. I want to. Okay, so now
is it true though that you went to Carlo and tried to see if we could crop Greg out?
Crop Greg out?
Greg out? No.
Well, no. Greg
no,
got
he
to
was the
stay
host
because if we had to crop Greg out, we would have lost Laura. And
right.
Laura looks really good in this picture. So we didn't want to lose Laura. We could have done like that. What is it? The Galaxy phone, Mase, where you can take people out. You can
Yes.
edit people out. We could have done that to Bergman, but we didn't do it.
Yeah, no, we did not. We did not. But yeah, no, I appreciate the article's very nice, and I appreciate somebody reaching out and being interested.
But I just, Chris, you've seen this picture, right?
Yes, I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I
All
love
right.
that pick.
Let's see. We got time for one more thing. How about this, John? Shaq in a dress. It's probably going to happen. It's coming up next. Listen up, soccer fans. San Antonio Cardinal Wine and ESPN LA want to send you and a guest to the final match of the season. Soccer Dream Ticket. Enter for your chance to win now at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine. All right, so maybe you're listening at work right now, and maybe your boss said to you, do me a favor, and you took it like he's pressuring you. Or you're having issues at home with family, or you're depressed, or you've got anxiety, all this stuff. Listen, mental health is health. And if you are struggling, you can do like I did, and you will benefit from therapy. It changed my life. I've had the same therapist now for, hard to believe, 25 years. And I don't know where I'd be without the guy. It's somebody to talk to. It's somebody to check my thinking with. It's somebody when I'm having a hard time to vent a little bit. All that stuff you get from therapy. And BetterHelp has got over 30,000 therapists. They're the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served over 5 million people globally. BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Unwind from work. Settle into your night without any mental health issues, without any struggles. You can do it with therapy. Go to BetterHelp.com/timeout. 10% off your first month of therapy. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout. BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
The Freeway Series is heating up, and ESPN LA is throwing a watch party in the San Gabriel Valley. Join us at Clearman's Galley, located at 7215 North Rosemead Boulevard in San Gabriel, on Wednesday, August 13th, starting at 6 p.m. Come hang with the ESPN LA crew, catch the big game, and enter for your chance to win Angels tickets and more. So wear your Dodgers or Angels gear and root for your team at the Freeway Series Watch Party, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball.
Harry Douglas here. La Quinta by Wyndham is deeply grateful for all our military members, veterans, and their families. We understand the dedication, sacrifice, and hard work that comes with serving our country. As a thank you, we offer 12% off our standard rates, upgraded Wyndham Rewards Gold Status membership, and preferred parking. We want to make your stays as comfortable and rewarding as possible, and we're proud to serve those who serve. Tonight, La Quinta, tomorrow you shine. Visit LQ.com to learn more about our special military perks and discounts. Restrictions apply.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too.
It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
241 on a Live Imaging Tuesday. Mason in Ireland, little Toto. By the way, next Tuesday, a week from today, it's a Live Imaging Tuesday.
Yep.
The Jerry Jones Cowboys documentary comes out on Netflix. 10 episodes.
10 episodes.
I can't wait. Now, what time in the day is it going to drop at midnight on Tuesday, or what time will I have to wait until?
Usually, don't they drop them at like 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 o'clock Eastern?
So is that 9 p.m. Monday night?
Usually, yes.
So that means
Brian says yes.
Monday night at East Central, I'll be able to start watching it.
That's right, with the big hand.
The giant hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good off.
You know what else happens next
What?
Tuesday? Next Tuesday at 5 p.m., we will announce our new football season on-air lineup. No hints.
I'm excited.
But we will announce it next Tuesday at 5
Nobody's
p.m.
run this by me.
We didn't announce it yesterday?
No.
No. Why do you say it like that?
Because there was a social media post about this yesterday from us.
No, there wasn't.
Oh, he's talking about Sua.
Oh, Sua, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, Sua.
Yeah, the Sua's just joining Rams pre-post and half.
Yeah.
So this is something else.
This is something
Yeah,
else
it's the new fall
altogether.
lineup. Yeah.
Now, Laura, you've had a bad smoothie or two, right?
I almost died because of this.
John,
242.
Thank you.
John sent a story that is so disgusting. Heinz and Smoothie King
are
introducing a new product,
Here
the
you go, Michael
tomato
Thompson.
ketchup smoothie. It is the first ever ketchup-based smoothie. Could there be anything more disgusting than a ketchup smoothie?
No, Michael's going to love it.
One.
Why do they do do they do them just so that we do one story about them and then move on? I mean,
Yes.
a ketchup smoothie,
No, Michael will put ketchup on anything.
right?
But not a smoothie.
Sure he would.
He wouldn't drink ketchup, would he?
Oh, yeah, he would.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he's in the Bahamas right now, but when he comes back,
Actually, he's back. I've been texting with him.
What have you been texting about?
He came back from the Bahamas. We were texting about I don't know tickets, game tickets. I think.
All right.
He told me he was going to be down there for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I asked him to bring me a coconut, and he said I'm already home.
So is he coming in tomorrow?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. Do you want to check with him?
Yeah, I will. But,
Yeah.
I mean, he told me that he was out for 3 weeks, and this is week 2.
He ran out of money, so all of his relatives made bank, and he left. Sounds like.
I'll find out if he's coming.
All right, coming up next for you is Game of Games. Our friend Jacob Barani is here. Jacob is last week, I think, almost went for the full Jacob.
The full iron.
The year before, won the game. So you.
You could do what? You do it at the East Central Hotel. That's my home away from home. You know, I woke up at the East Central Hotel. Back to the hotel room, shower, put on my robe. Iron wasn't working. The little prongs on the plug.
Oh,
One
no.
had fallen off.
Oh, no.
So I called down to the lobby and I said, "Hey, sucker,
Yeah.
Season game number 2 on your home of Rams football, ESPN LA.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Fantasy football fans, the ESPN LA Fantasy Football Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino on Thursday, August 28th. Join Sedano and Cap live on site starting at 3 p.m. Then get ready to draft your squad when the draft party kicks off at 6 p.m. Enjoy a night of football, food, drinks, and fun. Want in? Reserve a league for you and 7 friends right now at ESPNLA.com. We'll reach out to confirm your full 8-player league. You'll compete for awesome prizes all season long. And it all starts at Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, play. Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
Empower. Jen has ordered a decadent seafood tower, king crab legs, lobster tails, and a waterfall of caviar. Pricey? You bet. But Jen worked with Empower on her savings and investment strategy and planned for splurges like these. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Ooh, champagne. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. OMG, those shrimps are really jumbo.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mase.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and our friend Jacob Abrani is here. The law offices of Jacob Abrani, your go-to if you're involved in any kind of accident. He's your guy. What's going on, Jacob?
Hey, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, yeah. So we got a little Game of Games action. Ireland's in Idaho. We got BC and Laura here. Everybody plays fantasy football. Do you play fantasy football?
I do not, but my boys do.
Everybody but, so your kids do. All right, so you know some of this stuff. So here's the game. A lot of people getting ready for the draft. I've got a quiz about last season and who scored the most points using the PPR format, okay? So the question is, who had more fantasy points in PPR? We'll start, it's an either or. So let's start out with number 1. Kyron Williams or Derrick Henry? Who had more points in fantasy last year, Jacob?
I will go with Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. Ireland.
Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams. BC.
Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams. Laura.
Kyron.
The correct answer. Derrick Henry, actually. Derrick Henry had 336 points and Kyron Williams 272. All right, here's one for you, Brian Cohen. Ladd McConkey or Davante Adams last year with the Jets? Who had more fantasy points? Ireland.
Ladd McConkey or who was the other one?
Davante Adams when he was with the Jets.
Give me McConkey.
McConkey. Brian.
Yeah, gotta be Ladd.
Gotta be Ladd. What do you think, Laura?
I'll go Adam.
Going to Adams and Jacob.
Lad.
Correct answer. Devontae Adams is the correct
Why
answer.
would he? I did that. I was like, why would he put the other one? And I went with Kyron, so I had to go.
Correct. I did the mix-up. Yeah. So, Devontae, it was very close. Devontae Adams, 241, and Ladd McConkey, 240. All right, number 3. Malik Neighbors, who had a great year for the Giants, and scary Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin from the Commanders. BC, who had more fantasy points?
Neighbors.
Neighbors. Laura.
I'll go Neighbors.
Neighbors. Jacob.
Terry.
Terry. Ireland.
McLaurin.
Correct answer. Malik Neighbors. 273 points to McLaurin's 267.
Okay, who got that?
I've got Laura 2, BC 1, Jacob 1, and Ireland, you're yet to scratch.
So now with this new rule, how many do you have?
You've got to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're still 6 away from going winless.
Okay, so I need to miss a couple more.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Number 4. This one's for Laura. Matthew Stafford or Puka Nacua? Who had more points last year in the PPR format for fantasy, Laura?
Stafford.
Says Stafford. Jacob.
Stafford.
Stafford. Ireland.
I think the answer is Puka.
Puka.
So I'm going to say Stafford.
Okay.
No,
and
my guess is Stafford.
BC?
I'll take Puka.
Correct answer. Ireland, I'm sorry. Matthew Stafford is points leader there. 214 points for Stafford, 206 points for Puka Nacua. Okay. So I've got Laura 3, Jacob 2, Ireland 1, BC 1. Okay. Number 5. Travis Kelce or George Kittle? Travis Kelce or George Kittle? This one comes back to you, Jacob.
I'll go with Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, Ireland.
You were just talking about how Kelce was so limited last year. I'll go Kittle.
Going Kittle, BC.
Show me Kittle.
Kittle, Laura.
Kittle.
Kittle is the correct answer, yeah. Kittle, 236 fantasy points. Travis Kelce, 195.
Oh, wow, that much difference.
So it's tightened up a little bit. Laura 4, Jacob 2, Ireland 2, BC 2. We go to number 6. Jalen Hurts or Bo Nix? Who had more fantasy points? Jalen Hurts of the Eagles or Bo Nix of the Broncos? We start with Ireland.
I am going to guess Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, BC.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Laura.
Jalen.
Jalen Hurts. Jacob.
Jalen.
Correct answer. Bo Nix. Yeah, 317 for Bo Nix, 315 for Jalen Hurts.
So Brian's the only one who got that one?
Brian's the only one that got that. Okay. So we got Laura 4, BC 3, Ireland 2, Jacob 2. We've got 3 left, so we'll start with Laura here.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield or Jared Goff? Who had more fantasy points last year? Baker Mayfield or Jared Goff, Laura?
I'll go Goff.
Going Goff. Jacob.
I will go Mayfield.
Mayfield. Ireland.
Mayfield.
Mayfield. BC.
Mayfield.
Correct answer. Laura's the one that got that one. It was Jared Goff. Jared Goff, 324, and Mayfield, 319. All right. So Laura has a 2-point lead over BC.
Gotta go first.
So you got to go first. I got 2 left, so you guys are all still in it.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes or Justin Herbert? Patrick Mahomes or Justin Herbert? Who had more fantasy points last year, Laura?
Justin Herbert or Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes, yeah.
I really don't. I'm just going to take a guess. Go Mahomes.
Mahomes. Okay, I'm assuming Jacob and Ireland, you go different, right?
Yeah, we have to go Herbert.
Yes. Herbert. Brian, which way do you go?
I have to go different, I think, too. So I'll go Herbert.
Herbert is the correct answer. Yep, you guys are sneaking up on her. I heard she clippered a game the other day.
I did clippered it yesterday.
So it was Mahomes or Justin Herbert 285 and Mahomes 283.
All right, so how many
but
are
it was
left?
like so close.
There is 1 remaining.
So Jacob and I are out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys are on. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
This is what happened yesterday.
Brian Cohen's got a shot. Laura 5, BC 4.
Come on, BC.
Damn, thanks, Ireland.
I thought we were still in it.
I just root for the underdog.
Just fell out of it.
Sorry, you do.
Number 9, Brock Bowers of the Raiders or Drake London? Brock Bowers or Drake London, Laura?
I'm horrible at fantasy football, so I'll go Brock
Bowers, BC.
I got to go London.
You have to
And
go London.
we have got a tie. Yes, it was Drake London 280 versus Brock Bowers 267.
And I'm also horrible at tiebreakers, so
Now we got a
congratulations.
tiebreaker, Laura. This is
Congratulations,
right up
Brian.
your alley. How many total fantasy points did Lamar Jackson score last year in the PPR format? Again, it's PPR. How many total points did Lamar Jackson score last year? Write down a number. Should I give him a range, John?
No.
Okay, I will not give him a range.
I would have loved to.
He was the leader in points.
Yeah,
though, right?
he was the
Mace?
points
That's a
leader
hint.
last year. Yeah.
All right, Laura, you got a number?
Sure.
Ryan, you got a number? Yep. Laura, what'd you write down?
480.
Ryan, what'd you write down?
350.
Mace, who wins?
You have got to do math.
No. What's the answer?
The answer is 430. Does that mean 480 wins?
Yeah, 480 wins.
480 wins. Laura! You pulled it out. Yeah, 430.38 fantasy points in PPR for Lamar Jackson last year. Laura, you did not clip her. You came close, but you survived.
I know, because yesterday was BC. I messed up too, and I was like, I would have beat him if I wouldn't have clipped her those two.
You know, Jacob, if I remember right, is last week your monumental week where you almost got through the entire thing without getting anything right?
That was a very proud moment, yes.
Can I tell you, it's better to do that than it is to finish with 4 points.
That's right.
Yeah, it's because you can win by missing everything.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, you got
especially with the new rules.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The brand new high-low rules here on Game of Games.
Yes.
So what's going on, Jacob?
Hey, I just saw a pop-up on my phone that the Lakers are playing the Mavs in preseason in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excited about
You're
that.
there
That's
for
gonna
it?
be That's going to be Cooper Flagg's debut, and it's going to be televised live on ESPN.
Very nice.
Yes, and I do that Vegas trip with the Lakers.
Yep.
So
That
should
is
be
cool.
a lot of fun.
See you at Top Golf, Jacob.
Yes, sir, John.
Everybody hits Top Golf in Vegas?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's a lot of fun. Last year, I got a chance to hang out, in a special suite with John and a couple other guys.
Oh, nice.
That was fun, John.
Yeah, you want to go to the booth where Austin Reeves is. If you're betting on the Top Golf excursion, Austin's a ringer.
He can hit it like the other side of the club, the wrong side of the club, right?
Right. He's like super good at golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's fun about those things as well is when you have new players, you get to see what their interactions with the fans or people like that are. Sometimes, the certain players just go to their own side, but then you've got guys who come around are a lot more interactive.
Yeah,
and it's always nice to be able to see those personalities come out in a very small sort of gathering.
Yeah,
So
that is cool.
I always look forward to that.
Great seeing you, man.
You too.
Yeah. Don't forget, if you are involved in any kind of accident, everybody needs a fighter in this town. When winning matters, you want Jacob. Jacob Imrani and the law offices of Jacob Imrani will get you that big win. Go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. Jacob, thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up next for you, we will hit you with some super crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Mace here. These days it feels like there's advice for everything. Cold plunges, gratitude journals, and screen detoxes. But how do you know what actually works for you? Using trusted resources and talking to live therapists can help you break through the noise. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
Rams fans, the 2025 Rams regular season is right around the corner. Don't miss any regular season home games this year with marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $97 per game. In addition, get home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
Your ultimate summer playlist comes to life at SeaWorld San Diego. Catch live shows with Fat Joe, Trina, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, and more. It's throwbacks, turn up, and all-out vibes with the I Love the 90s and the Turned Up Tour. Plus, nightly BMX stunts, parades, and fireworks bringing back those SoCal summer vibes. You're never too old for SeaWorld. Your summer soundtrack starts here. Buy a ticket, get a second day free with tickets as low as $56.99 for a limited time at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
Hey, it's Mase. Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA are teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in a big way we're giving 2 lucky winners a pair of tickets to the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. That's right, you and a guest could be in the stands soaking in the energy, the action, and the thrill of game day. No catch, no purchase necessary, just a chance to win an unforgettable experience thanks to AARP Los Angeles. Here's how you enter. Just head to aarp.org/Los Angeles and scroll to the news section. Again, that's aarp.org/Los Angeles. Scroll down to the news section and fill out the entry form. It's quick, it's easy, no purchase necessary, got to be 18 or older, and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. For official rules and to enter, visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. Head over to the news section. This giveaway is administered by AARP.
KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Cap to join Mason and Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light. Made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Wow, that is a full-strength Love Boat today. Cappy is live and in person. We are working on Shadano, Ireland's in Idaho. What's on, Cappy? What's up?
Guys, today's Live Imaging Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
How was Morales today?
He was in mostly a good mood.
Good mood?
Yeah, mostly a good mood.
Okay.
Although, I'm trying to think. He got bent out on Ireland sending me a text that said, "Do me a favor."
Mm-hmm.
He thinks.
Yeah, Cappy, if I send you a text that starts with "Do me a favor," do you think that's something or nothing?
No, I think you
Is that
obviously-
aggressive?
No, you need something.
Yeah.
And I'm here to do you a favor.
Exactly.
What's the problem?
Cappy interpreted that as, "Do me a favor."
Or Morales did.
Morales
what do you mean,
did,
do me a favor?
Do me a favor, and
what?
Well, that I'm not going to fill in the blanks again. But
Well,
that Morales
is that
took
an
it as
important
that
part of it?
attitude. Do me a favor and let me know when you're going to take a day off, so I don't have to deal with it when I'm in Idaho. That was basically the.
So wait,
text.
so John Ireland sent to you.
Yeah.
Do me a
here we go
favor.
again, yeah.
And then how did Morales get to see the text?
I read it on the air because John said, "Go ahead and read it on the air."
Okay. And then once you got to do me a favor, Morales thought there was a problem.
Oh my Lord! Yes.
Well, he's trying to, Morales, he's a pot stirrer. He's trying to create a problem.
Yeah, the actual text was, "Do me a favor. I'm in Idaho. Please give me a heads up when you're going to take a surprise day off. I just found out and I had to cancel the morning. I have 12 people here. Creates big problems for me. Thanks." Well, it was not a surprise day off. It was the message.
It was
didn't get
only
to
a
John.
surprise to me.
It was a surprise to John
Okay.
that I was off.
Got it.
But "do me a favor" doesn't bother me at all in that text.
No, but I understand like John is saying, hey, we're close, man. We've been at it for a long time. Can you just help a brother out here a little bit?
And I would if I was taking a surprise day off, but it was a long planned day off.
Do me a favor is the same as saying help a brother out.
Yeah, sure.
There's nothing wrong with
Same
do me a
thing.
favor.
I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
Completely agree with you.
Now, I have a friend of mine who he uses this phrase. He says, hey, next time you're going to do that, do me a favor. Let me help you.
Okay.
Do this for me.
Yeah.
This is a personal favor.
Yeah.
Not professional, just personal.
Yeah.
Let me help you. Do me a favor.
Right.
Take advantage of my expertise in this industry,
Yes.
in this area.
Which is good.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice thing.
Sure.
So, John, did this did Mase screw you over somehow?
No. What happened was I was unaware Mase was off on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm in Idaho, Cappy, I schedule everything to the minute. I mean, like, literally, the second this show ends, I'm going to the lake. Tonight I got a dinner at 7. I mean, we get 12 people here. So when I found out that and what complicated matters, Mase, was I was drunk when I found out.
Were you drunk when you sent me that text?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
That was a do me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You hit me up, do me a favor when you were drunk?
Well,
it was super early in the morning.
No. I sent that at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, you're right. You were loaded. Yeah. I answered at 5:31 a.m.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But because I was supposed to play pickleball in the morning, and I went and played and then cut it short.
Yeah.
So everything worked out fine.
That's good.
Now, I did hear Morales earlier also try and stir the pot on something else. Trying to remember what it was.
Well,
but
if it's Chris,
it could have
it's
been
every
any
segment.
number.
Right.
It could have been 10 different things.
Gosh, I should have written it down or texted it to myself because I was driving up from South to downtown. And I was like, I heard John say, no, that's not right. He's just trying to stir it up. He's just trying to get us to all fight. Oh, it was about Sliwa.
Oh, Sliwa. Oh,
it was a whole
I love
Sliwa discussion.
I love Sliwa.
Yeah, it was a whole big
Now,
Sliwa discussion.
Mace and I, Cap, have you been on the Sliwa podcast yet?
Have not been on. And
have you been asked?
Have not been asked.
Yeah.
Either of Mace and I were kind of hurt
asked.
by it.
And heard you say that you have been on the Culture Pop podcast twice.
Maybe 3 times, Mace. How many times have I been on?
I think
At
twice.
least twice.
I think twice.
I've
one
been
time
on once.
Mason interviewed me, and one time I interviewed him.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
You were on.
I was on, but I'd like to be on again.
You'd like to come back on?
Yes, I would.
All right.
I don't know if I'm relevant.
Yeah.
For a while,
You're
I
relevant.
had when I interviewed Mace, it was the highest. It was the most downloads for a Culture Pop podcast ever. But then I got passed Mace. Who passed me?
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Okay.
What did he do?
He was just really. He's O'Shea Jackson.
Yeah, he's
Jr.
good.
He gave me a lot of that.
Bigger name on the other line,
Much
yeah.
bigger name.
Yeah, bigger name.
So,
I got it.
Yeah, but
did he tweet it or did O'Shea move it around at all?
I think he did.
Okay, well,
it spread viral.
John, he's got an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
O'Shea. I mean, he's very active on social media.
He does.
Yeah,
You know,
big fan.
You're active
Big
on the
fan of
golf
Shay's.
course.
So,
Right.
Cappy, are you all excited about your gutty little Padres? Your gutty little Padres. Look where they are.
I'm excited about a race.
Yeah.
I'm excited about watching two teams, one that has been great for many years and one that has been trying desperately to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you throw on top of all of it the Angels. And you throw on top of Mike Trout, who's like been invisible, right? And then Kenley Jansen last night.
I've been telling you about Kenley Jansen.
With an ounce of revenge. Because remember, a couple of years ago, when people wanted Kenley Jansen gone, well, you got what you wanted.
Yeah.
And last night, Kenley Jansen came back to haunt you. And this, what do you think it is? 2 or 3 years later, at least?
He went to Atlanta, then Boston, and then Angels.
So this is 3 years after his Dodger career ended.
And he's blown one save. He's gone 21 straight appearances without giving up a run.
And he looked great last night. And by the way, he is, if you were a batter and you saw Kenley Jansen, it's got to be so hard to catch up with what he does. Remember, like if you're standing in a batting cage and the light is on, you're waiting, and then you got to find your timing.
Yeah.
Kenley Jansen has so many little different movements to when he pitches that you're like, come on, man, pitch a freaking ball.
Have you ever stood in a batter's box when a major league pitcher threw?
I have.
You have?
Yes.
Okay.
And first of all, to see a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yes.
Forget it as a regular person. To see a Major League Baseball curveball, forget it.
Forget it.
Okay. Now you see these guys throwing 103, 104 miles an hour. No chance. Close your eyes and just try.
Yep.
But with Kenley Jansen, you're like, come on. All the little ticks and everything that he does before he actually delivers the ball, it screws up the timing.
Yeah. By the way, 10 saves away from being number 3 all-time passing Lee Smith.
So is it Mariano Rivera?
Is Rivera 1 and Trevor Hoffman 2?
Okay.
And Jansen, 10 more saves away from being number 3. He's going to the Hall of Fame. Nobody? You disagree?
I try to stay away like you. You know how you stay away from the Mount Rushmore conversations?
I hate Mount Rushmores.
I hate baseball
you do
Hall
hate
of Fame
baseball.
conversations.
Okay, good. Let's talk Scott Rowland. He was a very divisive member of the Baseball Hall of Fame. So what else is going on?
Well, Christopher Arthur Morales about to walk into the studio. We're about to get ready for a live imaging Tuesday. The reason I asked you what kind of mood Chris was in is because usually on a live imaging Tuesday, it's Shidano and myself and Christopher Arthur Morales.
Mm-hmm.
But there is no Shidano today, at least in chair 1.
Oh, there is no
He
Shidano.
is expected.
There might not be any Sedano.
Oh, really?
Oh,
We're
boy.
like some technical
It
stuff.
may
Shocking.
it may be Cappy and Morales.
Oh, Beto's here too.
Oh, Beto's great.
Beto?
We'd love
Cool.
to have Beto here.
Yeah.
But here's the challenge that the social media team has said. What if I today, to take the bit to the next level,
Take it.
put my finger into Cappy's nose?
I think.
So you saw Booker Gate, right, Mace?
I did. I saw.
Did a discussion.
That I don't think anybody wants to see that.
Yeah, me neither. I don't want his finger in my nose.
Now,
but I don't think you should.
What level of insertion do I do?
The weirdest thing is, can I just say one thing?
Do I go all the way in?
The weirdest thing
No.
is I actually believe, Chris, that the social team, like these guys think it's super funny.
Yeah.
They're always coming to me and they're like, Cap, why don't you grab Chris by the crotch?
Do they really? No, they've never said that.
They say go for the schwanz?
Well, they're always coming up with something that they think that would
By
be
the way,
funny between me and
have you
Chris.
seen on YouTube the length of Ireland's mic?
Yeah, apparently
He's got
Ireland has
long
a
mic.
very long mic.
So somebody today in the YouTube chat said, at least Ireland's mic works, unlike Morales's.
It was
That
Nikki.
was a shot at the Schwanz.
Oh, yeah. It was
Who was it?
Schwanz shot.
Nikki. I think it was Nikki, the girl
Yeah.
that called.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
go in the YouTube chat?
I do.
He's deep in there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
I love
go
the
in.
YouTube chat.
I don't go in.
Love the YouTube chat.
I don't need. I have enough trouble staying on track.
Morales says though that his schwanz is now like it's in recovery.
It's inoperable.
No, I've never said it didn't work at all.
No,
it just
you said it was
takes a while for the engine to get going.
Okay, but now
It takes a while for the engine to get going.
You
Yeah.
gotta, like when you turn on the shower, like does it take 10 minutes before the water gets
Yeah, it's
warm?
about 60%.
60%.
About
Okay,
60%.
I understand that.
And then bam.
And then it works. And then bam.
And then
But
bam.
with a lot more energy. The bam has a lot more energy than
A
that.
lot more. Well, no,
And that
because of the
energy-
state of things, it's like bam.
No.
Do you still bam?
Yeah, but listen, guys, I'm a pleaser. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're
I
saying.
take care of
actually.
what needs to get
Yes,
done.
good for you. All right.
So he finds a way.
Yeah, I'm leaving you.
Why?
Because I got stuff to do.
So are you saying
I got a
I-
podcast this afternoon?
I shouldn't put my finger in his nose?
Ireland's playing
Absolutely
pickleball.
not.
I got a podcast. Don't stick your finger up his nose.
Where's the podcast?
When is it?
Yeah.
It's at 4:15.
And you got to get home for
Get
it.
home for it. Yeah.
Do you know who the guest is?
Yeah, it's Lisa Edelstein. Do you know who she is, John?
Lisa
Do I know her?
Edelstein.
She was in the West Wing pilot.
Yes, she was in West Wing. She did Seinfeld. She's done all kinds of stuff.
I got to
Well,
look her up.
forget that. She was in the West Wing
Yes,
pilot.
she was in the West Wing pilot. There you go. All right, I'm leaving for the day.
Are you ready for